It is Wednesday, my dudes, which means it's time for the stream where 30 seconds takes an hour and 7 days takes a minute. It is January the 7th, 2026. Campaign 2, session number 28. How's everybody doing?
So
good.
good.
So good.
Happy to hear it. It's been a few weeks. What happened last time?
A
A
lot
lot of
of
talk.
conversation.
A lot of conversation.
I talked to everyone.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Other people talked.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
We talked to Titania's, Desdemona's parents.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm so sorry. I have in my notes cured Des's dad of ligma. Um.
We cured him of ligma.
It's so
We
sad
did that.
that Dez's dad almost died of ligma.
Like my what?
He got
Steve
better.
Jobs.
Yeah. He did get better.
And all gassed up and went to Niznan.
Yeah.
Eh,
I stayed with the group and then we all went to where
we
did we say we
figured
went
out the
to?
logistics of getting to Niznan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you went to Ebuzota first.
Yes, rather
Did
we
some
went to Ebuzota.
did
We had
some light shopping.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't get anything, Nothing. Nothing for myself.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
What else did we buy there?
You
Diamonds?
ordered
You bought
an
me
axe
some
on
diamonds and a
layaway.
Bible.
And what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I had my axe he worked on.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did it. I got
Right,
a bag.
I have my lance.
Yeah.
You
got
have
me
your
a
lance.
sending stone.
Here it
Oh
comes.
yes, you have a sending stone.
Yeah,
And I
then
have
you
the
guys
scroll of revivify.
Yes.
also handy.
That's it. Yes.
Guys stopped off in Niznan, the ashy town of artisans. Met up briefly with Cassandra's parents and sister, and then went to go meet her uncle and his warforged apprentice, Junk.
That's right.
So Cassandra has headed off to go and speak with her parents.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you guys are here with Junk and Nerith. He has just handed over to you, Lauren, a nice hunk of this bluey, purpley, iridescent
Yes,
rock.
that's right.
And I think we were talking about this. It looks a lot like the rock that the scary guy that we met up north had, right? That the
Yes, right. Like we
the thing
confirmed
lived
that looked
in.
Roth's rock.
Yes.
With the shadowy thing.
Yep.
Can't say I know him.
He had a friend that was like an elemental type deal, something along those lines, from
You
Primordium.
Junk like over on the table workbench that he's on, just kind of like flops around, like, oh yes, this I know.
Oh, yeah.
This is an olden days thing, before the downfall.
Mhm.
People used to have bonds with distant planar beings anchored by this.
Like these rocks.
I guess it's the same.
Oh.
All right. So this rock is tied to an element.
I don't know. I
Just
am not
glowy to me.
attaching. It is not putting off the same energy frequency I would expect. Also, it made made me taste things, if you'll recall.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, I recall. now,
that's
yes.
right. Yeah.
This is different in some way,
Yeah, I would say so.
but definitely related.
Could it just be tied to a different plane?
It's just a planar rock,
I guess.
perhaps.
How would one go about researching that?
I don't really know. I think, honestly, Cassandra's parents are getting a little more involved in that side of things.
you have more of this? We could take some back to the school, and Cassandra could
I
work on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, more than Cassandra could work on it.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
I
Sure.
got.
I'm sure
Uh,
other professors there might be interested.
they
I'm
don't.
sure, but I don't know how much
They
of
don't
that you
really
want.
know that I have it, so maybe keep that
Ye-
on the DL.
Oh
but
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I thought this was a
maybe you
whole
could
like.
break off a piece.
yeah.
I let you do that.
Yeah, yeah. You touch that.
Gets out a hammer.
Ah.
It like shears exactly in half. Huh.
That's interesting.
That's
Oh,
not
I
exactly.
suppose that's a piece.
It's not really how I expected that to go.
I don't really know what I've been like plugging things into it and firing things at it and testing all kinds of various things. It's weird. It's
That's
got
for
some
sure.
kind of energy in it. That's for damn sure. Couldn't tell you exactly what.
Weird, has energy, made robots taste things. All right.
Yeah, I mean, Junk, you were saying that like weren't Warforged kind of like related to this in some esoteric capacity back in the day? Yeah, before my time. This element was instrumental in the development of the creation forges.
How long was before your time?
I am 213.
Oh,
Oh.
my. Okay.
Good.
Is this still part of the creation? You'll forgive me. I really don't know how. Your
Not where I am from. A lot of developments were made to the process just before the downfall and immediately after. That allowed us to internalize the forges. They used to be massive constructions, work spaces, where a person would have to go and create. In the earliest forms, in order to allow us to develop consciousness. Things like this we used to bond us to other things. But now, we all have essentially half a creation forge within us. Part of our engine, you could say.
interesting. All above my
Are
head.
we, are we giving this to Cassandra later at the college,
Yeah.
at the
Well,
school, and just
yeah.
well, how's she gonna research it?
Yeah. I mean, we could just work together because I mean, we're on Magic Deck. I mean, I feel like we could play around with it.
Yeah, we're all in the
between-
right class to do this. I'm just bad at it, and I know you two are
Yeah.
better. So
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
definitely recommend against letting anybody else know that you have that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, this would be a
Pretty
side
rare
project
material,
thing.
apparently.
But we do
Okay.
have access to the lab and the tools in our free time to
Yes.
do whatever we want with. So we can go in there and tinker.
Play. Yeah.
I just wouldn't make it your final.
No, 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 no. It's
And
just
I
for
would maybe see if
curiosity.
you're going to be at Halcyon, I bet you they have books.
True.
Yes,
I'm-
but
What's-
Yep.
now we can.
Do you know
know
what this
what's
is
able to
called?
do.
So I'm not just
Yeah.
looking up weird blue rock.
I think it is Primordium.
That I can
Okay.
do. Can do some of that when we get back to class.
If it's that tied to the downfall and the northern neighbors, we probably have some books on its use up there.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
talked a lot about that in some of the classes.
Mm-hmm. I
It
know in
was
my class we
believed that
did.
almost all of it was destroyed in the downfall. Or
How's she
consumed.
here then?
Yeah, this is a long way from that.
Could this have
Yeah, I
been
think
this
they're
year
getting it from,
before all that?
from under that volcano.
Ah. So this is borrowed from the Horde.
Borrowed's a good word. I'd stick with that.
No.
It was the plan.
I mean, it's Mount Nero, right? Do we know anything? Like, did we learning worldly studies like about the
Yeah,
genies or
if you guys want to make a history
like-
check again.
okay?
Lindsay's just frozen. Oh, they're frozen.
Not good. Let's bust the directory back out and remember who's in which classes.
Where'd they go?
Maybe the rain hit their part of town electrical substation.
It's not raining too hard.
No.
Oh,
I see. That
Foreshadowing.
wasn't my alarm. We're dropping.
Oh,
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Hello.
All right.
Welcome back.
hello.
It
I
did
mean, we
show
could
we
hear you
dropped.
guys the whole time.
Yeah, it was
so.
like you guys were perfectly fine, so I was very confused, and I was like, "Oh."
that's always how it works out
That's
for some
so
reason.
Yeah.
weird, but it always does that. You want to roll that?
All right, let me roll again. Maybe now it'll work. It did show it dropped, and then it came back, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Oh, now we just got booted. Hold up.
I'll roll it
Just-
for you.
You just gotta do better than a
Thanks.
3.
I get +4.
Maybe you shouldn't have verbalized that.
Honestly, she could roll worse than a 3 and probably still do better than me because she's a lot smarter.
I got a 14.
That's better.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say you're familiar with the genies up north and
Okay.
kind of their role in the downfall and how they are all gone now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It is rumored. Obviously, this volcano down here is named after him. Whether or not the horde is metaphorical
Mhm.
is a tightly guarded secret by the families of the cantons.
Fair.
And specifically House Steelscale, who basically own it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess it would make sense. The genies are related to the primordial planes. That's where they came from, I believe. So,
Sure.
trying to remember Nero.
So it's possibly a genie rock.
At least from, I mean, if it is the same things that were up there, and I mean, this volcano is named after one of the genies.
Yep.
So, I guess that makes sense. I know that's the connection there. How to get all the way down here is a good thing, whether it was here before the downfall and even the ascension, or
Well,
did Nero move it, or
yeah, I was gonna say something
Like I
that
said, is it
powerful could probably just have it be somewhere else, right?
yeah, or like I said, could be metaphorical and was never owned by Nero. So,
Okay.
so but it's very interesting that it is genie related, and they are related to those planes. So that would make sense. So I mean, we could maybe guess that maybe if it is related, maybe it's related to whatever element that genie is.
Well, it's under a volcano, so I'm
So,
gonna
yeah.
hazard a guess.
Exactly.
Rock.
So we could probably guess some fire.
I'm
Maybe
not
this-
clever, but I'm gonna go with not water and probably not wind.
Yes. Correct.
Either way, like,
Yeah. You said you've been blasting at this rock. Like, have you seen anything?
No, I
Does it
mean, I
absorb it?
just
Does it
just like a little bit here and there. I'm not trying to. I don't know. They turned Cassie all weird when she was little, so I didn't really want to have that happen to me. No offense.
what did
What?
she-
How weird? What do you mean by weird?
I
You
mean,
mean like the petrifying the
yeah,
rat
like
thing?
petrifying rodents and such.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
that
mind
wasn't just like a
things?
one-time thing.
I mean, I think that specific incident was a one-time thing, but she's definitely. I mean,
Oh.
you saw it with the knife, and
Yes.
The
Oh,
nose
I've
bleeding
seen
and
that
everything.
plenty. Yes.
I think this has got to do with that. I think it's. I don't
You
know
think-
how. I didn't want to get cancer or anything.
was it like a prolonged exposure or a like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, her parents
How
So
did
has
kind
he
the
of.
get
family
access?
has the family been holding on to these rocks for a while then?
I mean,
Yeah.
they've been about 20 years. They've been fucking with it.
What do they do with it?
Well, I think they make jewelry.
Out of this,
Not
Yeah.
with this. There's no way.
does it make
There's gotta be
other people
something.
have
Well,
brain
it's
hurty or
apparently
cancer?
in pretty high demand, especially
By
lately.
who?
Adventuring types, strong folks that need enchantments.
Hmm.
But ever since she was
Okay.
little, they've been, I don't know, she's been around it a lot. At least when she was here, she
Mm.
was.
Okay.
Okay, so we
Well,
know.
maybe interacting with it more will help her explore her powers. It's what she's been
Yeah.
trying to
I
do
mean,
at
it
school.
could, but it could also result in, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
We
not,
also don't want her to get
when
hurt
it's not
from this.
refined, when it's not like refined and cut down and done whatever it is that they do to it. I mean, it puts off some pretty powerful energy, radiation, basically.
It's like maybe we should cover that with a
Maybe she wears
with
some
like a
gloves again.
handkerchief or something. Like
Yeah,
maybe we should not
that'll do
be.
it. That'll do it.
Maybe just not barehand that, guys. I mean,
Who's got
could
who's got the bag?
yeah, I could put it in the bag for Elias, but could I identify?
Their internet.
Well, I'm gonna assume you can still hear me, and if you can, I'll say, yeah, you can try to identify it.
Oh no, the rocks got to their Wi-Fi.
Yes, yes. No,
There, you're back.
why?
You're back.
That's so annoying. It doesn't even show it dropping. Okay, it doesn't show it drops too. It's so random. Because usually I can kind of see when if his is frozen, and I'm like, okay, then I'm frozen type thing. Yeah, I don't know what it would game. Like, I guess it's like, do I feel like if we think it's elemental, can I gauge the element?
Yeah,
kind of
I
a
would say with an
Because
identify
I can cast that ritualist like as a ritual. So
magic item or some other magical object, you learn its properties and how to
like,
use them.
I'm obviously
whether
not gonna get
it's
everything off of
attunement.
this.
Yeah.
But there's a like maybe just like overall like magical
Yeah, you can sit with it, ritually cast,
properties.
I assume.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely get some very otherworldly properties off of this thing. You do pick up on what he's talking about for sure. You imagine he's probably done the same thing.
Yeah.
It has powerful, volatile magical properties within it. You do recognize the school that is emanating off of this thing as aberrancy.
Of course it is.
It seems less. There is a trace of elemental energy to it, but there's even more just like essence of extraplanar energy. Like it's not just
Okay.
primordia.
Yeah.
It's like everything.
Dang. Oh, this would be
It's
great
kind
for
of
chaos study.
channeling extraplanar chaos into the material via this thing. And you definitely could see how it could be shaped and molded and enchanted in a to kind of guide that energy towards a specific thing.
Yeah.
Which means in the right hands, it could be a very powerful material
Yeah.
to make items out of. But in
bad hand.
a concentrated dosage, or especially a sizable amount of it, could be very dangerous.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
You also do know it can be used to supplement any spell material. So you have a certain gold's worth of it
Yeah.
that can be used
Okay.
for casting anything, basically.
Dang, this thing is very bulky.
Say, this would be weird if it was a yes, but do you by chance know Greg Stumpumple?
Come on, Uncle. Come on, Uncle.
I'm familiar with his family.
Yeah.
They're down in Southgate, yeah?
Yeah.
I did some stuff with them not too long ago, a few years back. Sometimes I do some work for the family, and they have me go and talk to people at ports because they'd like to get stuff delivered and things like that. I don't know. I don't think I met a Greg, but
Okay. How about this? Have you, with what you just said, have you been to Dreadport or Arrowhead?
oh, those are way down south, yeah. Dreadport,
Way, way down south.
Dreadport, yeah. That's fucking cold.
What's that place like other than cold?
Trying to remember exactly what I mean, it's pretty kind of like a big old military base, naval base.
Hmm.
Folks there were not friendly. I actually think they wouldn't even let us in. I think we had to go back to Keel Hall. They basically only will take folks in who are coming directly from Arrowhead, and only if they've been properly vetted first. Knew a lot of folks who got stuck in Keel Hall or Arrowhead because wouldn't let them in.
Okay.
Unless you were going to the Cleft Wall. But most folks who were doing that would just go through Caribbeas.
Oh, I see. All right. Thanks.
Every time you guys start talking about other countries, I have to go to the map, and I'm like, I don't actually know where things are.
I know. It's like,
We spent
mean-
years getting used to the old map, and I had such a way with it. Now I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, now we're back in that process. Like, oh, I gotta relearn everything again.
I'm asking about that place that's maybe on our scrap of paper.
I
Ah.
connected the rest of the dots.
I mean, there was two dots and you drew a line between them, I think. Is really
Yes.
That is correct.
You were like Dreadport, and I was like, ugh. And then he mentioned Airhead, and I was like, ugh.
We're like, anything in between? Anything with those ones? No? Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm happy to hand this off to Cass and let her do
Yeah.
what she wants with it, or
Yeah.
you as well, obviously. I will remove myself from that process.
Fair.
Yeah, me too.
Well, anyway, I got all kinds of little tinkery things I was working on. If anybody feels like walking out to the shed and take a look,
Sure.
Sure.
wander around.
Okay.
What you got?
I don't know what else to do around here, so sure.
You guys go outside. He has this like big like pool umbrella that's just like on little tiny feet, and it just like walks alongside you, sheltering you from the ash. You guys
Okay.
go into Uncle's shed, see all of his trinkets and baubles and such. As you do so, we'll hop on over to Cassandra.
Getting in, before I go to talk to my parents, can I go find Cecilia?
You can. She is still in that front room.
Doing all right?
Yeah. Well, it's just you got like a lot of people there.
I mean, yeah. My classmates and now my friends, so they're good.
That's
They're
cool.
good folk.
That's cool.
Has Has everything actually been all right around here? Has anything weird happened?
It's been weird. I think they want to show you, but
Oh boy. Where'd they send Cal off to now?
I think he's trying to. Uh, they got like ambitions and stuff.
I mean, I'm aware of some of it, but like, how much greater than normal?
I think he's in Talmud Casas.
Why? Why is he there?
I think they want to talk to some of the bigger wigs. Maybe, I think Clan Mencor. Those Dwargar folk that run all the mines in the mountains.
What?
Business is doing real good.
I mean, sure, but also I've heard some not great things at school.
Yeah. Like what?
Uh, well, people are aware of some of the materials mom and dad are using, and there's rumors about it.
Yeah. I mean, they really picked up.
Entire family in on it?
Most of them. I mean, Aunt Lynn is handling most of the city affairs because mom and dad are really on it, and I mean, most of the aunts and uncles are, other than Nareth.
Yeah, I mean, I
Doing a
kind of
little bit
figured
of
he'd.
outsourcing.
Yeah. Okay, well, it really concerns me that they sent Cal all the way there. But here, I'm gonna pull out the sending stone. This sending stone, I got for Cal. So when you see him, give it back. But if there's, or give it to him. But like, if there's anything that you need to contact me for, just feel free to use it.
Okay.
And I mean
Yeah,
anything.
I think she really wanted me to go instead, because I guess it's more marketing related. But she made him instead. I guess I wasn't old enough, but he wasn't super
Really,
happy about it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, mom's usually the one who does that sort of thing. She's the best at it.
Yeah, she
Settle.
hasn't. She neither of them have really left. I mean, the home, the house, and the workshop in a while, a couple of months.
Have their behaviors changed at all instead of, just a standard ambition?
I mean, it's hard to tell. They're always have been kind of obsessed.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Some drow people came by about a month ago.
Catch their last name at all?
Yeah, I think they were Pithrins.
Yeah, the chicks. In fact, the entire reason I know about the rumors is because the contact that is one of my classmates.
They had a pretty loud conversation. Like I said, I think she wants
Like,
to show you. I've only
alright.
seen it once, but
God. Did they send Cal alone?
I think. Uh,
Or,
I think he was supposed to meet up with maybe Aunt Lynn.
alright, well. I never know where the cousins are as far as selling stuff, so.
Oh wait, no, Lynn's home. One of the aunts. I can never keep track.
But anyhow,
Regardless,
he's
a
not
cousin or an
he's
aunt or
not alone.
somebody's gonna meet him out there.
That's good. I advise against travel right now. Things aren't looking good in the world.
Yeah, I think they got him a teleport.
We have money for a teleport?
They have money.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go talk to them.
I think that's probably a good
What?
idea.
But I'll give her like a small hug. Like, I just want you guys to stay safe, okay?
I'm not the one you gotta tell that to.
Oh, I know, but if you don't feel comfortable going on these long treks, even via teleport, like, still.
Yeah, I haven't gotten too much yet. I think got down to Epizoda a little bit, but that's just through the tunnel.
Yeah. All right. Let me go find them.
Your parents are out in the workshop. It is basically as you remember it. There's a big shed-like structure, like 2 or 3 put together. It's like wide with lots and lots of tables, lots of little stools and spaces, lots of very high quality machinery, like things the jewelers use, generally speaking. Lots of scopes and fine tools, presses and such. Everything in a rough state of disarray, as you recall it being as well. As you walk in, I would like you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. You do kind of feel a heat kind of behind your eyes, but it doesn't go away.
Is
But
it
it doesn't cause you any pain or anything. It's just there as you come in.
is it familiar feeling?
Roughly, yeah. It does feel somewhat similar to certain sensations you have felt before.
Great.
So your dad is like at work, kind of with just like a couple of monocles, working on some kind of ring piece. Your mom just kind of dusts her hands off as you come in and goes back over and gives you a hug again. I hope Nareth wasn't too weird.
I mean, what do you mean? He's perfectly fine.
Well, he is a little weird though.
I mean, yeah, but friendly.
Has he fixed the hole in the roof?
Don't look.
So no.
I could lie.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't do that. So you said you had something you wanted to tell us?
Yeah, well, I have two things. The first one is a bit depressing and more of a favor than anything, but so part of going to Halcyon and all, we do these expeditions, and basically we're sent off to go do something, whether it's go find a relic or like help someone out, like that sort of thing. On this last one, we came across a young girl, like probably younger than me, but a bit older than Celia, but she had a really rough go of it. And
You froze?
okay. Yep, I'm
There
back.
you go. You're back now.
Okay.
Man, everybody's having a tough time today.
That's just my computer. That's not new. But she's has a long road to healing and did not have a good space to go. Um, I was hoping that maybe we could try to help her get back on her feet, if that's all right with you guys. We've helped out before.
Yeah, of course. Was it that kind of scrawny one that was there with you?
No, they actually look a lot alike.
Oh,
Uh, her name is Titania, but
thought you
she should
said
be
that was
coming
her
in.
name.
Well, yeah, sorry. It's a long story, but yeah, her name's my
But
friend's name
it's
is
fine.
actually if my
It doesn't
friend's name is
matter. It's
actually
all right.
Des. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I
Thank
remember
you
being a
for.
teenager. It's okay. Yeah. If
Yeah.
is she gonna come by?
Yeah, and I think in a couple of weeks, I have sent a stone to the person who's helping her out and getting her to somewhere safe. So not proposing his name, but if you guys said no, then I could just reach out to them and figure something out.
Yeah, all right. We got, lots of space and food and whatever if she needs it.
I mean, yeah, she'll definitely need the necessities, and she will probably be a bit of a deer in the headlights for a while she figures out
Of
everything.
course.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the help at the top of the hat. I know it's
Well, of
a
course.
little weird. Um, all right. The other thing. So I have heard some rumors from the Pithrins from my point of contact that has been giving me tasking at school.
What kind of
So
rumors?
the initial rumor was that you guys were working with demons.
Well, that's not true.
I figured as much, but I do know that you guys are working with some amount of concerning material.
Well, it's not demons.
You got me there. Yeah, it ain't demons, but I'm from my studies, I'm pretty sure the rock and the prolonged time we've had it has resulted in some of my more unique abilities, and I'll go ahead and spawn the knife.
Oh, that's new. Honey,
Yeah,
look,
yeah, remember?
take a look at this. You see
Yeah,
your
yeah,
dad just like, you made that with your brain?
it sure did.
He just like wheels his chair over and picks up this big book that they have, and he just like starts leafing through. And how long does that last?
I mean, let me double check as to when. Uh, I mean, it's around for as long as I'm actively holding it, and then once I throw it and it hits something, it'll disappear.
Does it deal? Does it like? Is it quite effective against foes and such?
I mean, yeah, it seems to hurt the head pretty well.
Any adverse side effects on your part?
I mean, yeah, I have some amount of telepathy, and I can or telekinesis, whatever. That I can shove things, and if I do that too much, I tend to hurt myself. I think I mitigated it with I made a ring in class, and I'll show him the ring of the psionic
Oh, very
that I made.
resourceful, honey. That's what I would have done.
Well, I prefer not having migraines and nosebleeds, so you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
what
true.
can you do?
That's a good point.
Um, th- what's the book? Is
Oh, just a log. Just keeping track of
side
stuff.
effects?
Yeah, findings, etc.
Yeah. So coming back around to it. People are aware you're working with something funky, and I hear that business is doing better, which I get it good, but like,
Ain't
what's,
no such thing as bad press, honey.
I mean, I think it's kind of bad press it's coming from the house that has blackmail on us.
See, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Uh, Draven, get the door. Yep. Like goes over and slides the big barn door closed. She just kind of takes you to one of the corners of the workshop, and kind of on the wall there's like a set of tools hanging. She kind of pulls a rather inconspicuous one off and turns it and kind of jabs it inside the corkboard. And you can see the one of the desks just kind of slides away and reveals a kind of a squat opening, kind of like a false wall at the back of the workshop.
Uh huh.
We ran out of storage space, so had Nerith devise a little extra spot for us. Come on in. Grab one of these. She just like hands you a drift globe off the wall. Kind of like duck down, and there's like it's basically like when you want to build like a little secret storage room in Minecraft. It's just like a little thing off to the side, and you just kind of like go down this dark tunnel stairwell. As you go down, make another intelligence saving throw, please. Okay, you're still doing all right. As you go down, and you're kind of holding the drift globe to give you light, with your mom kind of going down ahead of you. You can see there's just kind of a bluish hued light with kind of small flecks of blue brightness that kind of grows through the tunnel. And as you get to the bottom, you reach like a steel door. She kind of reaches onto a necklace that she has and pulls a key out and opens it up. Down there is another room that is just awash in a bluish purplish light. There's a couple of small desks, and on kind of just the far wall, on the floor up against it, maybe 30 feet away, is a pile of bluish purplish glowing stone, roughly the size of 3 crossover SUVs.
Uh-huh.
Know what that is, honey?
Can't say that I do.
Freedom. That's our ticket away from all this. That's our ticket away from you having to deal with them nasty drow and us being stuck here on an ash heap.
I mean, we love this now, though. Like, the entire reason, like, it's our home.
Yeah, I know, but there's more to the world than this. And we can finally get some of that.
I mean, I know, but, like, I've seen parts of the world now, and, like, the peace that we have in Niznan is a bit of a luxury, comparatively.
We can get peace anywhere we are if we have this. We're the
And
only
I'm
ones that know
guessing-
how to refine it and use it. We've been making some really powerful enchantments with it. Those are in high demand. That's a skill. That's a gift that we have. We take this
And-
with us anywhere, we'll have peace no matter where we go. Ain't nobody gonna mess with us. This stuff's too dangerous for them. They don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to keep it safe, how to work it into something usable. Only we know how to do that.
Can I take a quick look at my parents and see if there's, like, any, like, physical ailments or anything that looks off?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do the insider medicine.
Are my parents mind controlled by a rock?
Oh my fucking god.
I mean,
Oh wait,
who-
well,
They just love
oh
Rob.
wow! Thank God for Rogue, huh? Turn that natural
Uh,
1 into a 20.
thank God.
They definitely seem a little more feverish than you recall. A little more driven. If the stories you hear are true, they're certainly profiting off of this pile of cancer.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. We're the only ones who know how to deal with it. We're making good money, sure. But, like, you guys aren't looking great.
That's the air here. We're breathing in ash.
And that's why no one else in town has suddenly looked a bit more feverish.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, this stuff, it's dangerous. And also, like, what are we gonna do when, like, the steel scales figure out that we've been pilfering from their hoard?
We have so much now that it wouldn't even matter if they stopped us.
I mean, sure, but they probably have. I won't say the resources, because maybe, yeah, we have more money now, but at the same time, like, they're probably way more used to hiring mercenaries to go deal with things.
I'm not. We really have. I mean, we don't got nothing to be afraid of anymore. Especially with the enchantments we've been able to make for ourselves with this thing. Nobody's getting the drop on us. Nobody will take what we have. Nobody's gonna compromise the lives that we've built for ourselves. For you And your brother and sister?
I, I, just give me a second.
And we got some more stuff coming in, too. Lots of traders
Who?
are interested in the stuff we're making. Bigwig traders, big time. Rich folks with powerful stuff that can help us out.
Was one of them happen to be named Bardolph?
Yeah. He said he's on his way. How do you know him?
Because he's my friend's deadbeat dad who fell off the face of the earth and is really, really sketchy.
Oh, it's a small world, huh?
Sure is.
You're rubbing all kinds of shoulders down there.
I mean, yeah, that's Halcyon, but
I'm just saying, I don't even care what the Pithrians do at this point. They came here the other day, they didn't have anything. You don't got to do whatever awful stuff they're having you do. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't have nothing on us anymore.
I mean, I'm going to be frank, it wasn't that bad. I just had to go like eavesdrop on some conversations for them. And at the same time, like, are we like we're awfully confident that we can definitely take on whatever is thrown at us, but if we piss off multiple houses at the same time, like that's still gonna be a problem.
I'll have you make another intelligence save.
Oh my god. Or at this rate, Cass is gonna get ligma.
You feel another kind of sensation of pain right behind your eyes. That's just a sharp stab, and you just kind of see like a flash of something in the pile of stones.
Ow,
Kind of abstract shapes, a little difficult to make out.
what? You guys don't feel that? Or that stabbing pain that just came through?
No.
I look
Are
over
you not
to
feeling well?
Dad.
Do you want to go back upstairs?
It's fine. It's fine. Also, like at this point, like, can I look around the room? Is there anything else aside from the multiple SUVs worth of cancerous rock?
Not really.
Oh, God in heaven.
Seems to be a big old storeroom.
Has there been anything else weird going on? Like anything from these rocks? Anything in general?
Well, nothing major. I mean, whenever there is something, we take note of it and add to the log. Sometimes when we don't cut it the right way or process it correctly, it can do some weird things. But
Such as?
you know, like it'll transform materials that it comes into contact with into other ones, or make them disappear entirely, and you know. Sometimes it'll like make you see stuff that's not there. Goes
That's
away
concerning.
pretty fast.
I mean, sure, but like if you perpetually put yourself in front of
We
it,
write it down.
that doesn't stop it.
No, but it makes it so we know how to avoid it in the future. It's a scientific method. Won't they teach you about that kind of stuff down there?
Yes, they do, and they also teach me about other things going on in the world and the effects of medical and magic, and it's not pretty.
Well, that's why we have to master it so that we can be safe. We're just thinking about what's best for the family.
So am I. And I want y'all to be safe, and I care about our family. I care about our home. I don't want to leave. Like, I don't want to leave Disneyland. But like, there are some pretty terrible things going on in the world, and the reason demons were brought up is because there's multiple cults currently worshiping demons, and there's actually been a demon problem in different countries. It's kind of nutty.
And don't you think having access to powerful magics, defensive items and enchantments like that would be a good thing?
Are we sure? Okay, not demons, sure. What's his power from?
We don't know. Hard to say. I think it's just part of the rock.
Can I do an inside check on my
Sure.
wizard mother? Insane.
She lying.
Uh, all right. I can see you're on a path. Just for me. If nothing else but for me. Just temper your plans and like go a bit slower. Like I can tell there's more going on with this. I have plenty of classes that go into some of the more niche types of artifacts and magic. In fact, actually, like Matthew, from my classes, we looked over weird materials before. Like, would I have an idea of like what this is?
You can do an Arcana check.
Yeah, I swear one of the classes went over primordium, but like I don't recall. Actually, I also, just to see what will happen in this weird cancer room, I'm also gonna use Cybal Certnac.
Okay.
See what happens.
Weird cancer room is crazy work.
I mean, oh, Arcana, that's right.
It's definitely primordium. It is different in some way than what you've read about. It seems corrupted in some way, connected to something. And as you tap into its power while you're in here, you get that flash again, and you can see for a brief second the shape of this amorphous mass of stones in the other side of the room almost contorts itself violently into a couple of massive, grasping, lobster-like claws that seem to reach toward you before they go back to the way they were.
What the hell was that?
What are you talking about, dear?
Well, so
Let's get you
we
up
would talk.
up to the fresh air again. I feel like maybe this room's a bit stuffy.
Oh yeah, the room is a bit sorry. Hang on, no, it's fine. I just used there's been different layers of what I'm capable of now because of whatever whatever this is and how it's affected me. And now I can like summon knives out of nowhere and use some amount of psionic ability when I should have no right to. But I used that to try to recall about like some of my classes because one of them does go into the weird arcane. And I've seen Primordium before, and this is different. And when I used my power just now, I just saw a flash of like this weird glowing like almost like lobster thing forming out of that. It went away, like the whatever it was went away. But like this is not Primordium in fullness. This is something's wrong. Something's wrong with this.
Do you often see glowing blue lobsters when you do things?
Nope. And it was specifically like something that came like some entity out of the Primordium.
Huh. honey, I don't really know what to say to that.
Oh, so can I like glance over to my dad at this point who's been silent?
He didn't come downstairs.
Oh, he did not? Okay. Okay. That's come um come on. I know you know what this is. You're too smart not to know. Let's get on the same page.
You're gonna make a persuasion check.
Oh, God in heaven.
I don't know if you know what this is. Because what I see it as is a chance for us to finally get somewhere. Not get pushed around by bigger houses. Not get forced into situations where we can't make our own decisions and be the masters of our own destinies. This is the answer we've been looking for. It's a way to use our skills for something that can actually get us somewhere. I'm sure we don't have to leave if we don't want to, but wouldn't you like to have the choice? You got forced into going somewhere you didn't want to go. I know you didn't care much for that. I know your brother certainly didn't. We'll never have to do that again.
I just think, like you said, I rub elbows with a bunch of different people now, and that's great. I've talked to people from bigger houses who still deal with the same problems because obviously there are still there's gonna be a bunch of people who think they have that power and are gonna swing that power around. Like it will make us better off, but I think if we're too ambitious with it, then we're gonna just ruin ourselves.
We're not going to be intelligent about it. We know we've been working not to make too big of a splash, but the time is coming where we won't have to worry about that anymore.
All right, well, just
You
please
should get
be.
upstairs. I do think that the lack of fresh air down here it seems to be. I mean, your color's all off.
As we stand in just out of character, just as we're standing in a blue coated room, blue tiefling presumably. Yeah, show my colors off. Let's go.
Have you do one more intelligence save for me as you head out.
God damn it. Oh, the one flashed on there for a hot second.
You do. Something happens, which I will get to you on break.
Uh-oh.
But for now, that's all. Go back up. You see, she just kind of like goes over to your dad and starts like whispering some things to him, and he just kind of starts like jotting some things down in the big like phone book or journal they have. Meanwhile, you guys are perusing Nerith's shed.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Caesar, you get ascending.
Oh,
Seems to be from Vincent. Hello, yes. Are you planning on returning anytime soon? Classes are set to begin tomorrow, and there are some questions about where you and your students are.
take my rock out. Yes, we will be returning tonight. Everything's fine. And for a little hiccup.
While you guys are out there, you can see the neighboring workshop shed over at the other house. See Cassandra and her parents kind of step outside of it. Well, I didn't think they were going to take her down there.
Down where?
Where?
Well, it's only a theory I have, but they gotta be keeping that shit somewhere. You guys do keep an eye on her.
Of course.
Think her Mom might be dabbling in some things she probably ought not to be.
Thanks.
Blue things. Don't tell him I said this, but there's part of me that wonders if Cassie wasn't some kind of prolonged science experiment.
Oh,
Oh, that's fucked up.
You tell me why else they would have twins, one of whom is constantly around that blue shit and the other one's never been allowed anywhere near it.
yeah. Is he blue too?
Yeah, they're all blue. I'm blue.
Oh.
You're gray.
Professor,
Sorry, I don't know.
look at him.
That doesn't have anything to do with it.
Oh,
Oh
sorry.
my god.
And this, this is why we are not the ones studying
I
the
do
Blue
not
Rock.
believe there is a racial component.
Oh man, look at the time. I just got a sending that we need to go home to.
Yeah, you better get over there. Take your rock. Don't show it to them.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
of course,
course
yeah.
not. What? No
Do they
way.
know that you have some?
No.
No, they don't.
Junk went on a little stealth mission for me a couple weeks back.
Ah.
Okay, well, it's been a
Fine.
pleasure.
Yeah, Godspeed.
Yeah. Cass,
Hey, how's it going?
fine. Vincent would like to know where the fuck we are.
Ah, well, that makes sense. We need to be back today.
Is everything okay?
I'm assuming I'm like a couple of steps away
Yeah,
from
I
my
was assuming
parents.
the
It's like,
parents are probably not.
Enough out of earshot.
we'll debrief later.
Oh,
Okay.
got it.
Yeah. Good news. They are totally fine. Letting Titania stay, and I did warn them that she's going through it. So,
Mhm.
Oh, good.
like I said, they've helped people out before. Again, facing away from my parents, borrowing whatever the fuck. But my family will try their best to help her out. So,
Should I let Roth know then?
Yeah, is based on everything going on? Is it safe enough for her to be coming? Like, are we? I'm just making sure we're not sending her to another. Like, is everything cool out here? Like,
no,
is everything
everything's
okay with your
cool.
family?
It seems like that whole situation is sequestered away. What my mom decides to do as far as ambition goes is a different question, but as far as like safety, like I talked to my sister before my parents, and aside from them being, a bit more ambitious, there hasn't been any other weird stuff.
But
Okay.
that's
Okay.
good, right?
Yeah, like
Okay.
she's, as far as I understand, she's not really like she's allowed in some parts of the workshop, but not the level that I got to see.
But there's like no demon stuff, right?
No, it's something different. I think we'll debrief. I think compared to everything else going on, Titania can stay here.
Okay.
I'll bring out the sending stone to Roth. Hey, Cass's family's good to host Titania just whenever you are down here.
Noted.
Man, a chatterbox that one. All right, let's.
All right.
Always happy to hear from us.
I'll go say goodbye to like my parents and my sister real quick.
Dear mom.
Oh well, say bye to them as well.
Just make sure you don't get yourself into any trouble down there, and make sure you don't let those drow make you do anything that you don't want to do.
I can assure you it's fine. Don't even worry about it.
And we'll take good care of your friend who looks like your other friend and may or may not have the same name as her, but also perhaps doesn't.
Yeah.
And we'll take care of your daughter.
It's good. It's good to see she's got big old strong, big old people. Yeah, keeping an eye out.
Yes. Not a problem.
I'll give my parents both a hug. And then when I give Cecilia a hug, I'll just be like, if there's anything strange, just let me know, okay?
Yeah, will do.
Then go over to my uncle and just like, well, I'm sorry I couldn't hang out a bit more.
That's all right. I know where you live.
I mean, sure.
What?
Technically, it was a school. Well, just stay safe. I saw. Have you been down there?
No.
There's more than you think.
Oh, good.
Not good.
No.
My head hurts a lot.
Yeah. You got oncologists down there in Halcyon?
Yeah, they got we got healers, at least. And my professors specialize, or at least a couple of them specialize in the very niche weird arcane, so I can maybe go investigate without specifying.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get on out of here. Good seeing you, Uncle.
Keep yourself safe.
Yeah, you all too. Please keep my mother in check.
Oh, you know that's impossible.
You will. All right. Ready to go?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's do it.
You see Lauren is just like staring at the ground for a second.
Um,
Good over there? Lord?
Yeah. Well, yep. Later.
Okay.
Okay. Time to go.
Let's go. Let's go.
And take out your teleportation circle scroll
Yep.
with the glyph.
Back to school.
Back to school. Guys pop up on that courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Bless you.
probably like mid-afternoon at this point. You guys see Elias is just sitting over there.
Oh. Elias.
Hey, you guys
hello.
are back.
Yes.
Mhm.
You're back.
It's true.
Wow. Look at us.
Who'd have thought?
Hey,
It's,
let me go check in with Vincent and
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
This gonna be flying solo for a while. So
Yeah, let's you stay back.
yeah. Dad kind
That's
of went
fair.
south basically immediately after we got there. So
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
yeah, not as sorry as I was to see it, but we carry on.
Are you good to be here? Or...
Can't do anything there, so
I suppose that's fair.
Well, we'll be glad to have you.
somebody's got to win us this tournament, right? 3 weeks.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Right. Tournament.
Yeah.
You guys look like shit.
I'm gonna go check in with Vincent.
You do that.
Kind of.
Yeah, I died.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
It was
Why
a
like
rough
going
weekend.
around?
Oh, buddy.
I'm allowed.
No, you are. I'm just. Uh, what?
What killed you?
I don't remember
Specifically-
specifically. Was it the guy or was it the ooze? I don't remember which one did the final.
It
Sounds
was
like
between the two.
drink,
Please.
Drink.
drink. Still rest day, so we could probably smuggle her into.
Yeah.
You guys head off towards the 6 to midnight, which is 30 feet away.
Yeah, yeah. Fair. It is right there, huh?
It is right there. You go into the Great Hall, into the faculty offices. Vincent
Yep.
is in his office, as usual. Bar card in the center of the room, as usual. Decanter lid removed, as usual.
Vincent,
Ah, thank God.
I've made it back.
It's open.
Okay. I'll go in there.
Had
I'll
some
go
fun.
to the bar cart.
Yeah. Had some fun, did you?
Uh, you could say, yeah. We had a. I'll just go sit down. It wasn't very great. Great things did not happen during this excursion.
Isn't that sort
I
of
don't
on
think.
you, considering you got to pick where you went?
Yes, I know.
Alright, out with it.
I don't think Greenridge City is gonna be
A city.
having a good time soon. And by that I mean I think everybody there is fucked right now
Ah,
due to
demon things?
demon things.
That is unfortunate.
Yes. And maybe Riverside might be next.
It's spreading then.
That part's just conjecture on, but
Well,
Greenridge City for
unfortunately,
sure.
I'm almost certain you're correct.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, I did some checking up on things
yeah.
in the southeast. Uh, Heard from, well, not from directly, but the Chaftals are back in Ptolemy and have seemingly taken over the High Church. Evidently, the Emperor is amenable to this.
That seems quite a change.
Yeah.
Because I thought people kind of hated them with
Well, people
that.
still do, but evidently Aristias
Not
Algova does not.
okay.
I was... Well, I reached out to your student, Artemisia.
Yeah.
Seems okay.
Good to hear.
Things can't necessarily be said the same for the Bill Cairns, but I'm sure you heard of that already.
Yeah.
Anything else to report?
Not really.
Things are moving.
Like, more than what we already know of.
Well, if the Emperor has ceded control of the church to someone else, especially someone like Selim, that means he has his focus elsewhere. It's not something he would normally do. He is a devout man.
Like, perhaps he has his focus in another direction.
That seems to be my suspicion, and Artemisia's as well.
Well, that's not very.
It troubles me, obviously. There is unfortunately little we can do here from our
Yeah.
church in the center. But
I was recently reminded how little I think I can do in the grand scheme. So,
I'm reminded of that every day.
stopping a possible war seems a little too much.
It's not in our jurisdiction. Wars have come
No,
and
it's not.
gone through history, even the history of the Academy. We have to remain neutral. We have to remain a safe space for all of these students who come from various places. And in some sense, I suppose it could be a blessing that Artemisia is not here, if things do come to that. Although I don't like her chances wherever it is she will be.
Neither do I. I don't necessarily love standing by and watching it coming either.
Welcome to the
But,
profession.
yeah.
Well, of course it's troubling for me as well, considering the last protracted engagement that the Algova family found themselves involved with saw the deaths of many people of my own family.
Right.
I don't know that they would try that again or if they would venture elsewhere, but
Do you happen to remember where the Black Claws are?
somewhere in the South
Yep.
Satrapy, as I recall.
I do have a friend there.
Perhaps Sartis? Maybe Kelimva?
I don't know. It's been some time since I've talked to him, but I feel like I am owed a favor, so
Yeah,
I don't know if that could change anything in the long run, but
could be worth a try, I suppose.
when the hell am I going to have time to go to Sardis? Oh well. Stuff for later, I suppose.
We have the tournament to think about.
Oh yeah. Do I have any professor knowledge that I can be granted about this?
Indeed
tournament?
not.
Okay.
I don't even know anything about it. This is all on the
Oh.
Archon.
He's doing it again?
It's sort of his only job.
That's fair. Are we gonna go into like 5 different dimensions again? And
No, I believe most of it will take place on campus.
oh, okay.
Guild against guild. Even the
Great.
Preceptorate participates.
Oh,
We'll each be assigned one.
wow.
Considering how your luck has gone lately, I actually find myself hoping I get attached to Cypra.
Well, we're gonna win.
It does seem that way, though you do tend to lose students.
we'll be fine.
I suppose just
Elias
the one.
came back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Assuming that's Elias.
I'm pretty sure it's Elias.
I am as well.
Yeah. Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna sit here and have a few drinks.
Please. Oh, your stipend is here as well.
What?
Been another month.
Oh, where is it?
Just points to the desk. There is another sack of 1,000 gold there for you.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Thank goodness, I just hemorrhaged money out there. So,
Something happened to your axe
oh, I'm having it worked on.
in Greenridge?
No, we went elsewhere. We should someday expect an axe coming from Abu Zota.
What the fuck were you doing out there?
Oh, plenty of things.
It was 4
1,000, was it?
days.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay.
All the stuff can happen in 4 days.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Did you go anywhere else exciting?
Exciting? No, not really.
But you did go somewhere else.
I mean, we stopped by Abu Shabta.
Ah, of course.
It wasn't very exciting.
That's good.
I met Bori's dad.
Oh, how was he?
Oh, he seemed nice.
Unusual for his family.
Well, he's trying to make a good reputation for the place. To an
Well, that
extent.
we all could.
Yeah. Oh, yes, we also went to Southgate Harbor.
Exactly how many places did you go?
A few. Say, would you like to look at this note? And I'll just slam the...
I don't think I've
Have
had nearly enough whiskey for that. What is this?
That was from Stumpumple.
Really?
Yeah,
His penmanship was certainly in the decline.
it sure was. And his sanity.
Yeah, am I expected to make any sense of this?
I know, I'm just showing you it.
Very odd.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my clue to go off of right now.
Oh, I can see why you, might be confused.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I have
You
drinks
can
with him.
sit and have some drinks with Vincent, commiserate while he stares at this paper and tries to make some sense of it.
Yeah.
And we can go ahead and go on a break. I need to use the turlet. We'll be back. Meanwhile, back at the 6 to midnight. You guys are able to find a spot. There's a few other people in here, but there's always... Most of the tables in here are pretty far apart. Some people are outside. So you can find a spot that is relatively secluded. Some people kind of give Tanya a look, but not really.
Like you wouldn't have done it too.
Elias comes back with a round of drinks. So, how was the excursion?
So good.
We went so many places.
I mean, we got things done. I guess that's an accomplishment in itself.
I think.
Yeah.
Dear old dad is still on his way to Niznan.
Good.
Whatever the fuck that means.
That
Yeah,
man,
and
that man I invented in my brain head.
yeah, and he's
very
meeting
one.
with my parents, and yeah,
Doesn't feel threatening at all.
Yeah, so do we
So
want
did
to
you
get
go there?
into the Disneyland? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
By
I
the look
wasn't
on
sure
your
where we
face, I'm
wanted.
sure it was a great reunion.
Well, yeah, I guess go ahead and describe all that, that conversation. Um, yeah, trying to convince my mom to not be overly ambitious and to stop using the dangerous material that they're working with is not going well. Um, they had a secret lab under the workshop um, that had multiple like probably the size of like bigger than a wagon amount of this blue, but well, it was primordium, a lot of it, but it wasn't right. It was like corrupted or some shit. It's not true primordium like we saw in class.
Oh yeah, we got some of
Yeah.
that from your uncle for you.
Yeah.
You what?
Yeah, he had a
Yeah.
big chunk, and
Do you have it alright?
we won't take it out here, obviously. But
No,
I
no,
figured
it's
you'd
not.
want to work on it in class, so he broke off a piece, and we brought it back for you.
Yeah.
And you just have that shit on you?
It's covered.
It's in a bag.
It's in a bag. I looked into it a little bit. Have you looked into aberrancy by any chance, Cass?
I mean, tangentially, because when I was doing my initial research on um psionics and all for my arcana class, like it's kind of what the focus was. With so aberrancy came up as one of the like realms that partially deal with it, but they're not even like the main ones.
Yeah, that rock is definitely infused with some kind of aberrancy.
Yeah, so I in my conversation in this room full of this glowing blue rock that made me feel ill every couple of minutes,
Yeah.
um I use my side bolstered knack to try to glean some information and saw something in the rock for a moment. Some large creature with lobster claws or something. It went away instantaneously, but yeah.
That sounds aberrant.
And my mom is treating it as the ticket for my like family to make it to the top, basically.
Oh.
That's not a healthy thing to say.
Hmm.
Oh, trust me, I spent a decent amount of time telling her it was a bad idea and that the houses at the top, even if they got there, still have the same problems that many of the smaller ones do. In fact, more, because they're all fighting each other. Um, but she's convinced that they've developed a way to make a ton of enchantments off of it, and apparently it's real popular, and they're making a lot of money. They sent my brother off to the Canton capital off of it with a teleportation scroll. We didn't have money for that before.
Hmm.
So yeah, on the upside, at least, as far as my little sister told me, that at least they're just being they're keeping it scoured away. So from her perspective, they're just being a bit more ambitious than usual. So there's that at least. But I did tell her that if there's anything that weird going on, or if she's uncomfortable, to basically call me.
Do you think your parents are like under influence by said rocks? Or like, I mean, obviously they seem to be more ambitious about it, but do you think there's like other things that could be influencing it?
Because based on like what you told us we heard
Hmm.
before going out there, it's creepy aberrant rock is maybe better.
I mean, like, it doesn't seem to be influencing them. That being said, my mom looks worse for wear, probably because she's the main one working on it. But Yeah. They're hoping to, well, she was hoping to get out and is now, and she thought, um, she, her, she's very, very smart, but her ambitions are greater than that, and it's showing.
Was she like this? I mean, I guess it's hard to say, but does she have these kind of ambitions like before?
Yeah, I mean,
left?
she was kind of one of those moms that are pretty type A, like, she kind of had all my siblings and I's lives planned out or, mapped out. Like, the ambition isn't new, it's
Mm-hmm.
the grandiosity of it that's changed. So yeah, there's that. How'd talks with my uncle go?
I mean, he's a weird guy, but
No, he's a quirky dude, but like he means well and
yeah,
is
like
pretty funny. So
he didn't
Yeah,
seem.
he's fun.
He's got
His
some
little
cool things.
robot buddy is
Yeah.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, junk. Also pretty nice. So I don't know a whole ton about him, aside from that he was at one point from Sultan Rock.
He made a pretty significant point about telling us that the rock was weird and that he didn't like it, and it made him taste things. So that was
Yeah.
interesting.
So there's that when we start looking into it a bit more.
Yeah. Also, we should definitely. I'm not even sure if the. I hope the bag. If we put it in the bag of holding, then at least then the. I, wait, who's holding on to it right now?
Titania, I think.
Probably me because I was studying it.
And don't you have the bag of holding, Cass?
Yeah, I do.
So no, it is not in that.
It's not in the bag. It's
Oh
just
no, I know
wrapped
it's
up.
not. I know
Yeah,
it's in the
that's
bag of
it's just
holding. I was
straight.
thinking the bag of holding could be provide some shielding. Have you
Just put it
felt
in like a
anything?
handkerchief.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like
Pretty much.
Can
Yep.
I I
We're just
just
like,
pass her my bag, and I'm just
we'll
like, just
figure
put
this
it in
out.
the bag.
What to do with it? Yeah, it's like
Yeah. So oh,
just like
the
a
other
slide it.
thing, there was a lot. My parents had an ongoing log of the side effects of the exposure to the mineral.
That's
I looked
only
to
something.
Lauren. like,
You see why I want it in the bag of holding?
That's
yeah,
definitely something that you do with things that you think are good and not problematic. Is log the side effects that come from them.
yeah.
It was also a giant journal, which gravely concerns me because, like,
I
I
think
know they've been working
Oh,
with it for years, and I'm
yeah.
pretty mostly confident that it caused whatever the bullshit I can do now. I
weird.
don't
Hey,
know.
has your brother ever been exposed to the rocks like you have? Like, you guys are twins, right? So
I mean, oh, really? Like I had greater interest in jewelry making, so I was around it more often as a kid. I snuck my brother some once, and like he messed with it, but then we got scolded really harshly by our parents, so I don't know actually know if he really was around it.
Huh.
That's a very pointed question. I'm a little concerned now. Is there something I should know?
I mean, I think I'm piecing it together, but
yeah.
Well, whatever is bothering you, you can be pleased. It's probably not bothering him, so that's good.
Listen, I can piece it. Well,
It's just
is there
something
the?
that your uncle. It's just something your uncle said.
That's what I wanted to know.
Hey,
What specifically? What was his theory?
do you want to say it or do you want me to say it?
somebody should say it.
Not my fucking business. I don't
No.
think we're
No,
supposed to
no,
go down that
no.
road.
No? What? I think you have
He-
the right to know.
He did steal the rock that he gave us a chunk of from your parents because he's concerned about them and he thinks that they're being weird about it. and he thinks that what happened to you might have been an intentional part of their experimentation with it.
Yeah, okay, that's
It was just a theory of his, and
I mean, I listen, I'm surprised and I'm not because based on the fact that I was around it, like it's not like Cal wasn't also learning jewelry crafts and it also wasn't in the workshop. Like it makes sense. However, unpacking it, I rather not do that right now.
yeah,
So
maybe just take another shot or something. It's like,
I would like to do that. I'm gonna throw the whole suitcase out, to be frank. Yeah, I was kind of curious what he would say outside of my parents because he's despite being quirky, has a pretty reasoned like there's experimentation and then there's stupid.
Yeah, it seems like he's trying to figure out what the deal is with the rock and
why is it
Just-
so?
make sure that they're
Yeah.
on a good path.
I don't think they are. And as far as my mom's concerned, that it's their ticket out and they can take on the other houses and don't have to worry about the blackmail anymore. And I'm like, that's not how that's gonna go. I will take another shot, by the way.
So that sounds like fun.
Oh yeah.
I thought you guys were going to Greenridge.
We,
Oh, we
Oh.
did.
we did.
Yeah, we sure did, huh? A lot
That's
has
where I
happened,
died.
huh? Yeah.
That hence the slime.
It was bad. That part was very bad.
Yeah. That was
We
probably
had
the fastest
fought
I've ever ran.
some goo.
Different varieties. Some worse than others.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you want to know what's going on in Green Ridge, or would you rather just not know?
I mean, sure, why not?
It's fucked.
I mean,
That's what it is.
yes, but like as far as just like the town is getting sick, and I looked at it and realized from my weird niche magical classes, um, the pustules that were going on people are a bit of an incubator for some gross goo. So that entire town is basically fucked whenever the cult decides that they want to go about their plans. So that's very fun and cool.
Pretty much the whole city is plagued with a disease from the demon Lord of Ooze.
Ew.
Yep.
Yeah.
We thought we could maybe do something about that, but no.
We learned that the hard way.
They're a lot stronger than us.
Yeah. And that was with the help of an outside party who has dealt with some of these things before and was stronger than us. We still lost.
An outside party?
I mean, an outside person who was looking into the whole cult situation.
Yeah, we just
Oh, you made a friend.
we Yeah. I
Oh yeah, we went to
Acquainted?
TyCon for a bit.
Oh
Up
yeah.
in the northern.
It was that bad
neighborhoods.
that we got teleported to Tycon as a
The
backup plan
fuck?
because that
Yeah.
guy just has ties there
When
and it
when
was
I
that
died
bad.
and things, it looked like everybody else was gonna die. He did
You
a word of
teleported to
recall.
another
and
continent.
Yep.
He was
Very
He's
the only
from that
briefly,
one.
continent,
but
so
He was the only one that was up, and that was where his word of recall went.
Sick.
So then we
Yeah, so we
teleported
got to-
back, and
yeah.
then we turned into fart clouds and flew around. And
You're glossing
That's how we-
over a lot.
uh-huh.
Caesar got me these cool beads. I don't know if that happened before or
Beads?
after you left. To
Bees.
show him the prayer beads. One of them turns us into fart clouds that fly really fast, so that's how we made it from Green Ridge to Isnan.
Did you go anywhere else?
I mean, we had to stop a couple times on the way, so yeah.
Sure. Barton's tiring work.
Made Green Ridge to Ebishepta, and then slept, and then Ebizota, and then Isnan.
Of course. I only have a passing idea of where any of those places are.
Same.
Well, glad you had fun.
Yeah, they didn't.
It wasn't.
Caesar, I would say, if you wanted to stop by and see them, your meeting with
Sure, yeah.
Vincent's probably done at this point.
Stumbling.
You look
Hey,
like
everybody's here.
half in the bag already there, Professor.
Wow.
Yes. How's it going, guys?
Fabulous.
So good. We were getting Elias all caught up.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How much?
Pretty much everything.
Oh, okay.
Define pretty much.
No?
You went over
Oh,
the
okay.
ooze?
Yeah.
We're not in
Who's
here.
Dying.
Who's-
Teleporting.
Teleport.
Tycon.
Farting.
Tycon. Oh, I forgot to mention that. Whatever. What's he need to know for?
It was brief.
Talked
We
a
were
bit
barely
about
there.
I just feel like not even a full day.
Yeah, I
Not
don't
even.
think so. Yeah.
It's like asleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wild
this now.
stuff.
Professor, now that you're back, I figured I'd wait till everybody was around instead of explaining it 3 times. Artemisia sent to me right as we were leaving Niznan.
Oh.
Oh, yes. I have information as well.
Is it that she's going abroad? And that the Chaffkles are back?
That the
Oh.
Chaffkles are back, and the Chaffkles are in power. They're in charge of the
Oh.
church now.
Whoa. 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 Yeah.
Yes.
In a very religious. Uh-huh. That's
the
a
Emperor
lot.
has decided that, yes, the Chaffkles are great to lead the church.
It's a weird relinquishing of power that I would not expect of somebody with the title Emperor.
And
Yes, and
also, like,
Well, so what Vincent is suggesting is that that would mean he would be probably focusing his attentions elsewhere.
Ah! Last time he did that, it was a very, very bad thing for everybody.
I think it's going to be another bad thing for everybody.
Oh.
Well, that was like his
Sc-
great
Great.
something.
well, the last
grandfather.
time an emperor went to go focus
Yeah.
on something else.
You forget these guys are humies.
I
Excuse you.
semantics.
I must have not.
No offense.
The problem remains.
Only one of us is technically human.
Yeah, she mentioned that.
I'm talking about
well-
the Algovas. They don't live
Where's
that
she
long.
going? Where's she going abroad?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I asked, and I haven't got a message back.
Oh.
Oh,
Checking in, Manai's here, grateful for Vincent's help. Selim wants church. Kellenbor seems trusting. Don't know what to think. Dad might send me abroad soon. That was everything she said.
Ooh.
Maybe when
Well.
she said, maybe she meant he was gonna like send her like a woman.
yeah, abroad.
Probably not.
I'm gonna go with
Reading
no.
probably not.
I don't know a lot about that family, but I'm going to assume no on that one.
Yeah, might be
Yeah,
frowned
maybe not the
Only he would
hyper-religious
send you
side.
abroad, you know. Not the time.
Hey, I got some questions for you. What's going on with the rocks, huh?
What?
Cassandra?
Oh, right,
I-
right.
I wasn't filled
was a-
in.
Oh yeah.
That
I
was
don't
a
know if
weird
you guys been
segue.
talking about it.
Uh,
Maybe you need to keep it down a little bit, Professor.
yeah.
I'm sorry. What's going on with the rocks?
Somehow that was louder.
Sorry, it's like a stage whisper.
Why do you know how to do that?
Oh, I've been around a while. Uh,
Did that at the cleft wall, I guess.
You guys do a lot of plays down there.
yeah,
Apparently.
we got an improv group.
Let's see, you're on shift at 7 a.m. to go fight monsters, and then like what after shift you could just go do it.
Yeah,
Do
and
improv.
and then
At the
and
bo-
then 4 out of the
tavern.
5 of us went to the improv group.
Do scenes from a hat. And
Yeah,
You got to
And
do
then,
something to keep busy.
yeah. The 5th one was the audience. So.
Mm.
That makes a lot more sense.
And just like that, Colton has created a canon.
Yep. Now that's that's
For
there.
better or worse.
Worse.
Anyway,
We saw
what
the
about these
Fallout
rocks,
top
huh?
quarter message. Matthew will remember this.
Oh, I will.
This will be on the test. Anyways, that got sidetracked by that. Yeah, so it's good. It's corrupted primordium. They have a lot of it, and I mean a lot of it, and
Okay.
that has a lot of bad effects. And my parents are, well, my mom is specifically convinced that they can basically get my family near the top with it by virtue of they're the only ones who know how to craft with it, which is technically true, and apparently they have done really well for themselves for it.
Sure.
However, they're being way too ambitious, and this is way too dangerous of a material. And also, I saw something in the material when I tried to use my second powers. Um, yeah. Oh, and by the way, they might have purposely exposed me all my life to this material, so something might happen. Unpacking that. I don't really want to unpack it, but that's there, so that's cool.
Did she come to that on her own conclusion?
No,
No.
I mean,
Not
it
Oh,
was,
wow.
it was led along the way.
Hey, we're
but
not keeping secrets here anymore, right? So hey,
I-
why not, right?
That's why I didn't feel like we should keep it.
It was a
but-
case
You
of
guys
I'm
say that, but
surprised,
then
am
you
I
said
not?
you told me mostly everything.
Oh yeah.
Some stuff can't be said right in this area. Is the problem. There are people around.
Jeez.
Can't stage whisper it here.
No, we need to actually whisper it, not stage.
Yeah, the other bits where Titania said had ligma.
Wait a second. You saw something? What did you see?
Ligma what?
Oh, you know.
Use your imagination.
Yeah, it was some weird, like, monster thing with large, like, almost like lobster claws. It was there for a bit, and went away, but it appeared when I tried using my abilities.
You used your psychic abilities in the room full of magic head hurt rock.
And
No,
then
I
an
did so
alien rock
intentionally.
lobster came at you.
Yes.
Everybody had matching
No, I-
towels.
Lone, I know I did that intentionally to try to glean more information because my mom wasn't telling me it.
Sounds like you saw the fucking Dreadmaw.
I'm
Is
sorry,
that
what?
Is that a rock lobster?
Kinda.
I
Oh.
feel like I've heard that name. That feels like
Yeah.
something you shouldn't see in a rock.
Yeah, also,
yeah,
like, when
no,
I
it's a
first listened-
Leviathan.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
I
yep,
remember.
yep.
Of course
being
it
told about
is.
him.
Of course it is.
Supposedly, all of the primordium got used up right before the downfall when he tried to eat the world, and there was a crazy lady, and
But it's right
Yeah,
there.
that is.
but she said it was like corrupted or
Yeah.
something, right?
It was corrupted. Because, like,
By the
I remember
Dreadnought.
seeing, like, primordium in class, and it wasn't that.
Yeah, there's like little bits of it here and there. I think the school does have some.
Yeah, but this is
But
definitely it was off, and like every couple of minutes I was down there, I would get a piercing headache like I used to get whenever I like use my like telekinesis.
Well, if
that's
it's not
concerning.
demons,
Oh yeah,
it's aliens, I guess. Great.
Or lobsters.
Lobsters.
Alien lobsters.
yeah. I didn't connect the dots of it being Leviathan
That's
though. So that's
just
great.
what we
That's
need.
so cool.
Yeah, that means it's even worse than we thought.
Well, the demon thing was too big for us, so instead we went and found something bigger.
Yeah, the monkey's paw has curled in. Oh, we're not dealing with demons. We're dealing with Leviathan, that I also thought was not a thing anymore. Okay,
Well,
it's fine.
I mean,
It's supposed to be really
demons
big,
wasn't thing
though.
before, but look where we're
Yeah,
at.
maybe it's just
So
like in your brain.
Maybe it's like a baby rock lobster.
that's not any better.
It's gonna
You know
mold.
what sounds
good.
super cool right now? How about another shot? How about
Yeah.
another shot, please? God,
I'll have you do a con save.
I'd love to. God, it'd be so fun if I got a one.
You're getting a little
Close.
tipsy.
Just gonna.
Caesar's also halfway there as well. The others are moderating a little better.
I have some reason not to be moderating.
Mhm.
Well, my break was great.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
No, Caesar, no
Did
professor.
you
no.
just come back from that?
Yeah, like this morning.
Oh, okay. Well, I was given no hints about the upcoming test, whatever it is. Whatever
Tournament.
you call that. Tournament. But it seems that Vincent doesn't know anything about it either.
Wow.
I think that's normal.
Yes, that's what it seemed like.
Usually all the Archons.
All one of them.
Just one.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it will be Zanston making something up again.
Because he did so awesome last time.
It didn't sound like we're going to be going into different portals
Semifinals.
this time. Yeah.
Okay. We can't rule
Yeah,
it
we're
out.
getting,
Can't
we're
rule it
getting
out.
the phoned in one.
I have
You
no
know,
idea
the
what's
more I thought about it, the more I think that may not have been phoned in. That may have just been his best work.
More than I could do.
Hey, he had to come up with a lot of them.
I mean, for the like magical creation part of it, yeah, totally valid. That's impressive. Respect.
Oh, yeah.
The creativity and the writing, shall we say?
Mhm.
Hey, he's not a bard. Right?
I frankly
think
don't
so.
know what the hell he is.
What is he?
The gnome.
It's true.
Well, yes, but
I'd say with his speeches, he's not a bard.
That much is clear.
safe bet.
Could just be a really bad one.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
I assumed
Maybe.
he was a wizard of some kind, but you know, I never really thought about it that much.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Well,
All
I
right,
guess,
well,
but that'll be what it'll be.
We just do class and then
and then we have our tournament. Ain't nothing we can do right now.
Yeah, we're kind of in the see what happens stage, and it's very uncomfy.
Is there anything we could be
And we only got one of us that can do sending around here, so
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could
Yeah.
do some research on the blue stuff.
Yeah, that's my
I-
was thinking was like that's probably our
yeah.
biggest lead right now.
But what
Wouldn't
more
mind
do we
taking
think
a
we're gonna
look.
find other than it came with along with the Dreadmaw stuff, right?
Yeah, so we can
mean,
look into
maybe if
that
you
too
can-
now.
Maybe if you can figure out how it's supposed to work, you can start to figure out the corruption on that one. If you
Yeah.
look at some of the samples the school has or do some research on it, maybe you can compare that to the sample we have.
And I swear I went to the library at one point and researched Leviathans, so I'd have to go poke through my notes and see about that.
Yeah, I would definitely suggest maybe Cass, you don't handle the the specimen.
I mean, as it stands, I feel like the safest spot might be in the bag of holding. At least it's insulated almost.
It's true.
Do
And
handle
also
it
at this
depending on what
point-
you're going for.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
whatever.
also
If you want
too-
to see more lobsters,
Mm.
As it stands, I'm currently the one who's exposed to it the most, and I'd rather it harm me than you guys.
I mean, that's very noble, but
Or it can just
But-
harm nobody instead.
Yes, it does seem
Mhm.
unnecessary.
I mean, as it stands, it could just stay in the bag of holding until someone wants to work on it, and if you guys want to work on it, then you can do it then. But
Sounds
less
great.
exposure.
Yeah, probably do that.
Are we all feeling alright though? Like, not physically, but like, are we. A lot's going on.
Yep. A lot is going on.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to assume everybody's got some unpacking going on right now in various things.
I think we can continue doing what we can. And that's all we can do right now. Perhaps after our most recent excursion, what we can do should be lowered in expectations.
Well, what opportunity are we going to have to do things again?
Anytime soon, nothing. No opportunities.
Like, is it the next break? Like 2 months before we can leave the school again and try to do anything?
I mean, I
Yep.
do have another teleportation circle scroll if you really feel like.
I mean, we just ditching class that hard?
I mean, also, we're kind of assuming that no big world events are going to happen between now and then, which,
Yeah, it
in-
might.
I'm not.
In
Or
not
two
just
more
even
months?
people coming back. There might be other rumors, things that we might need to look into. I don't know.
Plus, I mean, a lot of folks are going to be here for the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do other, like,
Oh, do like families
there,
come
like-
to like
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
are
watch?
there, like,
They come and
observers?
watch.
I don't know if
Oh,
some-
oh.
I don't know if something big is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I don't. Oh, I just got it.
The Ransoms have been wanting to see more of their girl.
Here, you should have this scroll probably.
And
Thanks.
this drink.
Oh. All right. I guess I gotta figure that one out.
Well, one of us has an out of disguise, don't we?
What are you gonna disguise yourself as?
Yeah.
Actual one.
I
I
mean,
think disguising's going to be the problem. I think the knowledge and pretending to be for their daughter is going to.
I mean, you could always be one of my brothers.
Oh, that's funny, actually. That's funny.
yeah, I mean, I was more going for you could just be someone else.
Weird, personally, but an option.
And then what's the response to the family when they're like, "Where the fuck is?"
Well, I mean, they're just gonna be like, "Why didn't you come home?" Because they've been asking.
They don't always come. No, only some do, but
But
knowing your luck,
Well,
this is our luck. This is
That.
well,
That.
we'll deal with it when we get there.
okay.
it could just be a situation like Lauren, and it'll be some other random person I come up with in my brain.
Nope.
Who do you want your
Yeah.
parents to be?
Start thinking. Think real hard.
Hmm. Great.
Well, this has
Take
been
it.
a lot of fun.
Class is gonna be a whole time tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yep.
Okay. Back to school.
All right. Well, I'm heading back to the guild. Don't stay out too late, everyone. We do have you do have classes tomorrow.
It dude, we sure do.
Great.
Well, I will see you guys.
I mean,
Tomorrow.
yeah.
Just go back, go to the dorm, I guess.
I was like, I think we're all just heading back. I feel.
Yeah.
Fair.
Elias is not, but
Okay, that is fair.
he will eventually. But
I'll wait till everyone leaves, and I'm just gonna linger for a second. When it's just us two, be like, I know you're going through a lot right now, but I found this and I thought maybe you might like it. And I give him the bag.
you found it?
Bought it with Caesar Professor's money.
Nice.
Yeah. I know, I was just gonna like see if he could spot me something, but he paid for it and I went,
That's
okay.
the way you do it.
I thought you would like it that way.
It is a satchel.
Okay, it does a little bit more than that.
Okay,
wish
I was
it
like,
would-
what? How does this?
I think it's
Just
gonna like you kind of it's like if you just kind of play around.
He starts like fiddling with it.
Yep, there you go. Good night.
Division. Oh, okay, but
And I walk away.
okay.
Just awkwardly. Yep.
He stays at the cafe. He just has like all of your various like half-finished shots at the table. He just like takes them all and pours them all into his glass.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
Let the artificer concoct.
Yeah.
Don't let that
Yeah.
man cook.
He's making a potion.
Yeah.
A potion of sleep.
Potion of modify memory. Delete memory. Okay. You guys can get a short rest.
Woo.
Hooray.
I already used Arcane Recovery.
Maddie, I did send you over.
Yeah.
Let's
Is that
see.
something you made, or is that something that like I can just load in?
It is not in Fantasy Grounds,
Got it. All right.
unfortunately.
No worries. I can set that up.
You guys have your classes again.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna be going through every individual day
No,
once more.
yeah.
So basically, if there's things that you guys are doing in between,
Mhm.
any things you want to talk about with your professors, any stuff you want to do at the library or in the forge or wherever, you are free to do so.
Is there anyone who doesn't return? Because that keeps happening here. Is there?
Nope. Other than the other triplets, everybody else is back.
Yeah. Okay.
It was an excursion, so
Yeah.
most of them were with professors.
Yeah. It's more like last minute, like, oh, this person's also leaving. Oh. Let's see. I do want to just make.
I guess
I-
like. Oh, sorry. Go for it.
No, I was gonna say I was gonna try to make some sending stones for myself because I don't want to pay for it. For the off chance I see my family again, then the next time I see them, I can give it to. I'm actually ready to give it to. Them. So that would be part of my thing.
Okay. You can go ahead and do an Arcana. Yeah, I would say that's something you can do in your downtime. By the time the tournament would start, you can have made a pair.
Perfect.
Could I find myself a sending scroll?
Yeah. Who
Like
you gonna
one I
call?
don't have to pay for? I'm... Yeah. I'm gonna call Res.
Okay.
Just send it one of the nights. Just go, hey, Caesar. Need some time? I hear there's a lot going on in the Centropy right now. Just let me know if we can find a way to talk. It's not just through these scrolls. I'm
You
at
do.
Halcyon.
You do get a reply. Hey, good to hear from you. Hope Halcyon's well. Troubling things? We should probably talk more. Maybe I'll see if I can fly by.
Okay. All right, what skill am I going to be working on this month for my class?
Yeah, most of the other. This is basically the other kind of like. It's like a weird period between. It's like that period of time between like Easter and finals, like where you have a couple of weeks of class, but there's not really enough time for anybody to do anything major, so they're just kind of brushing up before you get properly into the second half of the school year. So the direction that you're kind of given from Vincent is, don't introduce much that's new. This is going to be basically the exact halfway point of the year after this, and then you can get back into the regular swing. But for now, it's just kind of revisit. For fitness, it doesn't really apply, but
I'll
it is
leave those two spinning towers up that I set up last time and continue focus on that.
Noted.
I work on another bomb.
Okay. What did I have you use for that? Was it Dex?
It's dependent on which one I've done. You've had me do Dex. I think you've had me do Int, and I think you've had me do Cast Mod.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
I want to try a bigger one. I want to try to put Suggestion into it.
Yeah, that'll be a charisma.
I'm assuming I would have to, like, pre-select the command?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have it say, or I'm just gonna have the suggestion be "fuck off, go away."
Succinct.
Hey, hey.
Mm-hmm.
I would say over the course of this month, you can with in tandem with Professor Baruch and Professor Naslik, they both seem pleased to have an opportunity to do something like this and do some extracurricular work on something like this. So you can get one done by the end of before the tournament. I would say you can either basically it's going to use your current DC, and you can either have it increase that DC on a single target, or you can have it slightly reduce that DC and do like a effect like a radius.
I want that one.
Okay. So what's your current spell save DC?
16.
Okay, so it'll be a 14, and you'll be able to toss it out, and it'll affect every creature within 10-foot radius of the thing.
Cool.
And either case, you do not have to concentrate on it.
Cool.
And I believe suggestion lasts for 8 hours, so
It sure does.
that's going to use up that spell slot for this short rest, but
That's
long
okay.
rest. But I don't think that matters because
I still had it.
you're in shul.
I will continue my trainings with A team, B team, C team,
Okay,
if they still want to do it after the excursion.
everybody does.
Wow, even
And
rest.
Ismene will join you for one of them as well.
Oh, okay. Great.
And I would say at some point during this, Professor Paola would also notice you doing that and would offer to join in for a spar as well.
Of course.
Over the course of the month of your doing this, she and Ismene are the first of the professors, but over time, a lot of the other combat-related professors kind of notice what you're doing, and you see some of them start to kind of implement that as well with some of their better students and some of their worst students.
I would, after Paola, I would invite Professor Naslik to join us if he would want.
He enthusiastically would accept. He really wants to fight the students. So
Yeah, just one of the nights, just like, all right, no robots that we're fighting today. Instead,
come get me, I say.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Already have
Nazliga
class.
relishes the combat. The tough son of a bitch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You do notice Professor Reen and Professor Phoebe kind of do some ranged stuff with their groups. It generally seems like over the course of these 3 weeks, as you have kind of set the pace with Cipra, I would say about 70% of the other professors in their various guilds are noticing the fact that Cipra has been doing rather well and are trying to emulate the example that you are setting with your guild. Some of the students in their guilds you're the only one that has basically 100% participation from your guild, but some of them are a little bit less willing, but a lot of them are. And I would say by about the 3rd week of classes here, as we continue on, it's basically like most of the professors have kind of just turned their classes into an opportunity to continue these impromptu trainings in a more formalized setting. Some folks are combining efforts, some folks are working on off days. It does seem like a a lot of them have had a fire lit under them by the fact that the tournament is coming up, and most of them are not doing as well as they expected they would have been by this point. So it does seem like some of the preceptors are putting a little bit extra pressure on some of the other professors, from what you can tell.
Does all of the Cipra people, the students, do they seem like they actually want to be doing this?
Seems like it. Even even Reska, for her part, seems pretty on board. You do notice a little bit less snark from her over these weeks.
Wow.
Professor Jack is obviously not contributing in any sort of physical capacity. He does help out with magic from time to time. Alphonse mostly is still just kind of keeping to himself, but doesn't seem seems supportive of the cause
in his own way.
in his own quiet way. There just is kind of generally an energy about the campus in these weeks that are leading up to the tournament. All of you are new, but you are reliably informed by folks who have been here for longer that this generally tends to happen. Not quite in this way, but tournament is really the biggest thing of the whole year. Even bigger than the beginning or the end of the year. This is the pinnacle of all of it. This is where Halcyon is most in the public eye. That all being said, you guys still have 3 weeks here for whatever other things you wish to do in the intervening time. Which is to say, I do not have the tournament fully prepared yet, so it's not happening today.
Fine.
We're gonna do great, everybody. Get pumped. We're gonna think about other things than what was just happening. We're gonna be winning this tournament.
You're muted.
Get your head back in the game. Get out of break mode. In compete.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm very much in the zone because I'm just like, yep. Don't want to think about anything else.
You are very happy to have an excuse to think about anything else.
Yeah. I will at some point sending to my brother just to kind of check on my family and see kind of like where they're at this point in time.
Yeah, so they have they made it to Radholt Harbor and basically got themselves set up in a nice accommodation and are looking into basically what it costs to hire a ship and where they may want to go.
Okay.
Most of my other off time, I will be trying to spend time with Paula.
Wow.
Wow.
That's right.
More 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Caesar salad with ham and wine.
Yeah. And more ham salads. That's right.
You
Start working on some other food inventions. Yeah.
You would think Caesar didn't learn his lesson. No, he did. He just commits to the bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She seems like she can definitely tell that something is troubling you, but also doesn't really bother to dig into it. You can just tell from your interaction with her that she seems to have a pretty decent read on you, and also can tell that you're not really looking to be questioned about what's going on.
Yep.
Basically, she knows that she's kind of a distraction, and she seems perfectly happy to be one.
Right.
In terms of not thinking of things, I am really thinking of things, and I'm gonna be at the library.
I don't touch the library.
Whoops.
At some point in the month, hey Cass, can I tinker with the rock? I'm not as good at the whole tinkering thing as you, but I just want to play with it. I have an idea.
Play with it.
suggest we can go to the Chaos Labs where there's, an environment in there that can contain weird shit if something goes awry.
No, I'm not doing anything complicated, and I also don't want to have to explain to a professor why I have a fancy rock if we go in there.
I promise you the professor's well interested. We'd probably leave us be.
It's no big deal.
Okay, do you want me to, do you want me around for this?
I mean, if you want to, I'm just gonna try and meditate with it like I did with the other one, that I was able to commune with the spirit in Tychon. I just want to see if I can. I'm not clever like you. I'm not gonna turn it into something. But
I mean, I wasn't thinking that, but commune is still a bit. So how about this? I'll if I'll stick around and observe and make sure nothing goes weird because my parents had an entire book of effects. So I want to be nearby if something goes right. So I can help out.
okay.
I'd give him the rock.
Well, I wasn't gonna.
I mean, okay, whenever we want to go work on that.
Yeah, later.
Okay.
When it's not peoply about.
I mean, but yeah, I would probably do a bit more research on Leviathans and then probably go pester the Professor Celandine and Professor Jacques.
Okay. You can do a investigation check for your research. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
I guess details specifically about the Dreadnought and if it's still around. I say it's still around, but any semblance of it is still existing in our world as opposed to it being some kind of myth.
Okay. Yeah, you dedicate some serious library time to it, asking after, specific sections. The Dreadmaw is also known as Urilash, one of the 4 Leviathans. They were kind of responsible for the creation of Sandrana, as the myths would have it, but there is pretty decent evidence to suggest that that is in fact the case. Siblings born out of the chaos of Primordium and kind of the parents of all elemental beings. They were all responsible for different aspects of the creation and maintenance of life on the planet. And it was kind of set in stone from the start that the Dreadmaw would be the one who would eventually come when the planet's time had run its course and devour everything. But it kind of apparently got a little carried away and began devouring entire planes of existence throughout the cosmos until it had resulted in basically the combination of several outer planes into one kind of ethereal mass existing kind of on the boundaries. And then it came to the material in the form of some of its children, and it was able to be destroyed briefly for a time in the Ascension, but it did come back thanks to one of its children amassing a giant stockpile of primordium, which it then used to basically transform into a corporeal manifestation of the otherwise astral Dreadmaw. It was said to have been destroyed for good in the downfall, and with it, all of the, or at least most of the primordium in the world. At the same time, the genies, who were also related, all sacrificed themselves as well. One of which was Nero. Went by many names, but He did, in fact, have a hoard of primordium as well as just powerful artifacts and magical tools. That was in the northern neighbors. But many claim that it existed kind of in a fringe between elements, between planes, in a sort of bridge to the elemental plane of fire, and as such could have been moved to another place similarly close to fire in the plane of fire. So some think that Mount Nero serves as another gateway to that kind of border dimension where he kept all of his goodies, which is where the name Nero's Hoard originally came from, as a cavern that apparently extends to the base. Nobody's completely sure whether or not that's true, as the steel scales have it on a pretty tight lockdown, but there's definitely something there. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't be so keen on protecting it. The general fear, I guess, is that a substantial enough amount of primordium could, as it did before, summon the power of Iralash.
Huh.
Iralash 2.0.
Cool. All right. I think that probably summarizes about my amount of research. Assuming I'm not bothered by anyone. Okay, cool. Probably one of the nights when I'm alone, I would take the rock out and just take a look at it and just see what's specifically different now. This smaller piece that isn't actively like giving me -1 HP every 5 seconds.
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check. Yeah, it's interesting because the little samples of it that you've seen, of primordium that you've seen in school, as well as the one that Roth had, didn't quite give off the same kind of erratic energy that this one does. It seemed they gave off energy for sure, but it seemed steadier. It seemed more predictable. This is a bit like holding a chemical reaction in your hands. It's crackling with energy. It's not quite certain if or when it's going to lash out or do something. You can kind of almost feel it vibrating in your hands. The light it gives off is almost imperceptibly kind of flickering.
Could I guess like it's not directly a cyber or knack or anything, but can I just like use my psionic powers and just kind of focus in on it?
Yeah, you can do an intelligence check.
I'll go ahead and actually do cyber or knacks as well. Oh, it did not. Oh, I see. It was just a check, not a skill.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
I'll come back. She's Blair Witching in the corner here. Or something.
You suddenly, you kind of like focus in on this thing, and you can see it just kind of the surface of it almost like ripple. And suddenly you're just kind of overwhelmed briefly with a cacophony of sound. As you kind of try to parse through it, you realize you're hearing basically the thoughts of everybody else in the building. Only lasts for a few seconds.
Huh. I put the rock away.
You definitely seem to have awakened something within some nascent ability within you through your exposure to this and the rest of it back home. That will be resulting in the feat that I sent you.
Yeah.
And you said you wanted to talk to Professor Jacques as well.
Yeah, and Celandine. They're usually
They are usually
working together anyhow. Yeah.
Yeah, they are in the chaos lab,
Hmm.
where they usually are. The time, I would say, when you come to visit them, they're like lightly tossing a toad back and forth across the room.
Hey, might interrupt them something.
Oh, no, of course not. Just like sets it down, and it just like melts into like a green like puddle of ooze that just kind of stands up into a humanoid shape and walks across the room and sits down at a desk. Experimentation.
What in God's name could have the the parameters of the experiment?
Can the ooze become a toad? And the answer is a resounding yes, my dear. And can hold its
But
shape even against blunt force. It's not really an ooze, it's a construct. Yeah, but the result is basically the same. It's sticky.
why specifically a toad?
Well, we figured it was simple enough, but also easy enough to identify if it was wrong.
Well, okay, I'll give you that.
Plus, toads are funny.
Who am I to argue?
You seem different.
Different in what way?
There's some power coming off of you.
Well, I feel a bit off, but I think I was exposed to something.
Oh. You've watched someone die, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah. Latest excursion. How'd you figure that?
I can tell. It's different when it's somebody that matters to you. The astral energy emanates off, especially the first time. It's very powerful. Plus, you seem to be psionically going absolutely crazy. Yeah, you're giving off flashes, a briefest of images, perhaps unintentionally.
What? Wait, I'm sending you guys like images unintentionally? Like what?
You're just sort of sending them out. We're receptive enough to pick them up.
Oh, that's concerning. How do I make that stop? And also, what are you guys seeing?
Just briefest of images. Ash falling from the sky. People in the form of clouds. Ooze. Death. This excursion was interesting, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, and I mean, I can't really, yeah, you can see some of it.
Well, what have you experienced?
I think I came across some amount of corrupted primordium, I guess. I don't know.
Ah, very interesting indeed. When you say corrupted, touched by something beyond, perhaps?
I mean, we had the small little samples in glass, and like the energy off of the one I saw was vastly different. Oh.
Oh. Yes, very interesting indeed. The primordium that we know of is connected to elementals. But, as I'm sure you know and remember from our studies, the Dreadmaw, some centuries ago, intermingled all of the planes.
Yeah.
It's possible what you have experienced is of a different plane than the primordial.
I mean, I went
You,
back home to Niznan, which is near Nero's Horde. Oh. Oh no? Okay.
having some difficulty over there, I see.
Just with the camera for that part. But
Okay.
And you suspect that this could have something to do with your nascent psionic powers.
I, I would just like look at the both of them. Can I trust you? It's a lot.
I think so. Can she trust us? I would hope so, but that's an impossible question to answer.
Can I just do a generalized insight check?
Sure.
Oh, that's when the sorry. You can take the 8 off there.
They seem mostly just intrigued and a little concerned about you, but they're nerds first and foremost.
Well, where I'm back from, like, I mean, the horde's nearby, so occasionally weird things roll through. So, like, people use different materials all the time, like making stuff. And I think I was around that growing up.
Hence the rat.
Hence the rat.
Well, it's not unheard of. It could be that you have a connection to the far realms or limbo. In the north, there were some came from the forest basin, a place connected to another Leviathan, who would use stones of primordium to interface with elementals. It could well be that you are doing the same unintentionally and interfacing with, rather than an elemental from primordium, some kind of aberrant being from a different plane.
Ah, so what? I guess I'm trying to unpack, like, the fact that I have potential powers from this nonsense and it potentially being connected to that. Uh, Also, am I still sending you guys images, like, off and on? Like,
You seem to have gotten a little bit of a handle on it.
okay, that's good. But, yeah, like, I swear there are, like, at one point flashes of some, like, weird lobster being.
Lobster?
I mean, like, the claws were like that of a lobster, but the rest of the body was something else.
Oh, that sounds potentially like the Dreadmaw.
But isn't the Dreadmaw, like, very dead?
So they say. They thought that before
That's
1,000 years ago.
right. Ah, okay, well, I mean,
It could just as well be the case that whatever this piece of primordium is that you interacted with was a remnant of some attachment to the Dreadmaw, and it left some kind of an imprint upon it. Could
I
be that
mean,
you just have a connection to some other sort of thing. Or you could have a connection to whatever is left of the Dreadmaw.
either case, like, should I be concerned about that? Because that's kind of a
I mean, probably.
what can I do about that?
What do you want to do about it?
Well, I don't know. I have no idea whether it's gonna get worse or not.
Well, it seems to me that up until this point, you haven't really had much say or control over what your connection was to this thing. Only thing you could do was hone your skills with it and try to become stronger through it. I think what Professor
Yeah.
Celandine is hinting at is you might not have much choice about what connection you have to whatever this thing is. But what you can control is what you choose to do with it, and how you choose to pursue it, if at all.
I mean, that's fair. I guess my first and foremost concern was if it ever, like, will there be a point that it's gonna control me or something? If I build up the strength?
Well, you're strong of will. It would have a pretty hard time.
But it's a non-zero chance.
There's infinite possibilities. We don't
Non-zero
even know if
chance.
this thing is hostile or sentient. It could just be you have some kind of connection to the plane itself.
Have you heard of anyone else having that kind of connection?
Hmm. Well, there are some who acted as representatives of certain planes. There was a plane called Mechanus for a time, many moons ago, that got destroyed. It was attempted to be rebuilt in a new form by a powerful being that originated from it. They've since died, but their work carries on. I think in order to answer fully the questions that you have about this, you need to broaden your horizons and seek extraplanar assistance.
Yeah. I'm,
You're not
I'm not.
seriously suggesting the realms between, are you? Well, why not? Nobody's been there in a long time, but they're still there.
They're like knowledgeable people. They're like, I think we talked about the realms between in class, but like, no, not that I
There
would know how
are,
to get to it
but
or
there's
who I should talk
also
to.
danger because there are fae as well, and aberrations and beings of pandemonium, and not to mention all of the astral shit that was there even before all of it. It is not a simple prospect. It has become safer over the recent years, but it still is more of a final project sort of a thing.
Okay, that's a lot to take in, and I'm not even sure how to go about dealing with that situation. All right.
There have been a number of people throughout history, especially people who attended Halcyon at any time, at a given time, who, when they reached a certain level in their studies, decided they wished to look beyond. There is a place in the realms beyond, the realms between, whichever name you choose to use, where many such people have gathered over the intervening 200 some odd years since the downfall. The Steel Citadel.
Oh,
There are many
uh.
people there who traveled from place to place between other materials and other planes. But it isn't for the faint of heart. I don't think either of us has ever actually even been there. No, I gazed into the realms once when I was a lad, and that was enough.
All right, well, thank you for your advice. I know it's I very,
Once more,
I
if
mean,
you wish to hone these abilities in a more magical direction, you know where to go. You seem to have your own knack with it, though.
it probably wouldn't hurt to figure out more. So, like, yeah, I can start coming back. Like, I do have an interest in the weird portions of Arcane, kind of why I take both of your guys' classes.
Yes. And you're doing quite well.
Oh, that's good. Be a bit concerned if I didn't, considering my situation. But yeah, I'm gonna go chew on that. But thank you, professors.
Yes, of course.
I would take my leave, and I would actually go like periodically, like over the next week or two, and like go practice or train or whatever they have in store.
Yeah. Essentially, if you have the desire to at a given time, you can multi-class into Scion if you want when you study with them. Otherwise, if not, you can also just kind of grab perhaps some abilities from that class that you might be able to learn and pick up on in addition to your soul knife stuff.
Neat.
Because
And
they
that's
are
all I had.
definitely more spell-focused people.
Yeah.
They can't exactly help you with the rogue side of things, but it's the option is
No,
there for you with them anytime you want.
me as a player will figure that out.
Yeah, that's up to you. What's everybody else up to?
You're muted.
Well, if nobody else is jumping in anything, Cass, do you want to work on the rock at some point?
Yeah.
Pick some private time and just yeah, let's go. Here, how about we meet in the tower, and we'll talk a little bit, and then if we want to go to lab, we can go to lab. Just come up to my room one of these days, and I'll explain what I'm planning.
Yeah.
Cool. Some evening, I guess, we can do this. So, I wanted to try and work with it a little bit to see if I could understand something about the corruption to maybe help you with the work that you're doing, because I know you've been working with the professors. I'm not smart on the whole tinkering and, science-y, magic-y portion of this, but I might be able to help figure something out with the Dreadmaw connection.
Yeah. Also, like, Cass also wouldn't have specified how much he told the professors as a heads up. But like, um,
Assuming
Yeah,
I would know
actually,
you were working with them in
Yeah.
general.
in general. Um, but yeah. For my research in the library and talking to the professors, there's definitely a connection with the Dirk Dreadmaw because apparently the Dreadmaw was brought back initially with a mass horde of primordium. Um, and there's some books on the fact that not fact, but like Nero had at least some amount of primordium in his horde.
Maybe this is like a chunk from the horde that brought him back or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. So like I think there's definitely a connection. And my powers kind of changed a bit by being exposed to it again. Um, so
So if we're talking about cool powers from sketchy places, can we be cool about something?
sure, what's up?
I'll go ahead and summon the sword.
Just see this like blade of black nothingness appear in the air before you.
Oh, that happened when you died, or like it appeared at one point.
Yep, that's because when you're bonded to something and you die, the bond breaks.
All right, so what's the deal?
I mean, you've seen the artifacts that school has access to. Do you know what this is?
I mean, would I know what this is? Like,
I think they
Uh,
showed it in some of our classes early on. This is tied to Saint Mira,
Do you
Who
want them
is-
to deafen right now, Russ?
they've all seen it.
That's fair.
I was waiting for somebody to challenge me on it after you made it appear when I died, and the only person that did was Caesar, and I told him to fuck off, and he did.
It's none of my
Yeah.
business.
Granted, it was the best timing for you because so much happened that we kind of all glossed over, and then too much other shit happened after that. We just kind of like, oh yeah, that's right. We
That
still
really
haven't
worked
circled
out
back
in
to
Lauren's
that
favor.
topic.
Yeah, we can. I'm okay with it at this point because I'm assuming the connection. I'm gonna try and use the connection and see if it does something. So at this point, I was okay with Cass knowing, and everybody else. Well, you've seen it, so it was only a matter of time before somebody
it's gonna-
pressed me on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is tied to Saint Mira, who is tied to the Dreadmaw in some capacity. Well, familial. So I don't know if there would be any response or any connection or anything like that, but I was gonna try meditating on it that way and see.
Yeah, all right. Well, thank you for being honest. I won't tell anyone unless you want to talk about it.
I mean, the four of you already know, so
I mean, we saw it, but like, there's also 20 billion things going on, and our emotions were running high when the other two saw it.
yeah. Well, the professor asked me about it. We talked. I think he's fine. I'm not worried about it, and I don't think Dez is the kind of person to challenge people on making weird choices. So all in all, I think we're more or less fine.
Uh, Fair enough. That does concern me though, because like, I mean, I have so many questions. Like, when did you like? I don't want to say make a pact, but like, when did you bind yourself to the sword?
I found it like months ago.
Like before Halcyon or when we were at Halcyon?
No, here, but
Ok.
yeah, I don't know how or why. I know when we were given our tour of the artifacts in the library, this was one of the ones that we saw, and then I found it not in the library later. And nobody's raised a stink about it not being there, so I don't know what or how or why, and I'm not questioning it. It's been useful, and that's good enough for me.
I mean, fair enough, but some of those artifacts can really mess with a person's head. Like, are you feeling all right? Have you felt all right?
Honestly, yeah, hasn't influenced me at all.
Well, then you're probably a bit better off than I am. When I actually took a gander at the stone itself after I intentionally, like, used my sonic abilities around the whole group of it, but tried again with this little one, for a quick second there, I kind of heard every, like, thought in the building.
That's either really cool or really fucked up, and I'm not sure which way it's gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I had to get used to it, might be useful, but yeah, no, it was just a overwhelming 5 seconds or so.
I imagine, but it quieted down?
Yeah, it was there and gone pretty much. I mean, it's kind of how, like, the weirdness of my powers have been. Like, it'll be, like, 0 to 100 and back to 0, like, all in a flash.
Hmm.
And, when I went to go see Professor Celandine and Jacques, I had done that and went to go see them because it's weird shit and that's their expertise. And they are both rather, um, in tune with a lot of the weirder arcana, so I came in and they were getting flashes of, like, my memory. Like, they weren't trying to, like, seek it out. They're like, "Hey, you're emanating this." And I'm like, "Oh, great."
Your memory, how?
I mean, it was just, like, flashes of, like, say, like, the ashy sky on Nizdan, like, stuff like that. They didn't specify anything that would be concerning for, like, them to know, but, like, I had no control over that. That was just happening.
I didn't say anything about like oozes or uh,
No,
cults or.
they did see, like, ooze and stuff like that, but they were I'm pretty decent at reading people, and both of them were actually more concerned than they were, like, I don't know, nefariously interested. They had an academic interest, but that I've worked with them for months now, it's not surprising.
Well, seeing our activities of the last 4 days would be concerning to most people who are responsible. Um, so that's a valid response, but I I'm still also concerned about. Oh,
I know, but I I know it's a bit naive of me to want to trust, but, like, I am really running out of avenues of people I can ask about with still withholding my information. It's like I still withhold some talking to them. I didn't specify that my family was actively working on it. Uh, but, like, I have to be honest with some amount of it because, like, yeah, I was exposed to this my entire life.
have you showed them the new one?
No, I told them that I came like in contact of this corrupt primordium, but I did not specify that I had it on me.
If they're so in tune with the arcane and can sense your memories from your connection to it, I wonder if that's something that they can sense anyway.
Maybe, but in which case they haven't, like, pried into it at all.
All right.
But listen, I know it's naive. I want, I want to be able to trust. Okay?
And I don't fault you that desire. I'm just deeply sketched out by everybody in power at Halcyon Academy.
I know. It's just
The only person here who controls anything who I am fully confident doesn't suck is Caesar. Everybody else still feels like they're holding something back, and rightfully so.
yeah. Well,
I guess we'll see what happens with the Algovas and where things start shaking out with other families, but for now, I mean, if they're helping you, run with it, but just, be wary. It sounds like you already are, but
I mean, yeah, I was basically worried because I know if I was fully honest, you guys would tear me a new one.
We have woven a tangled web. The four of us, some more than others, does, but we've gotten away with it so far, and we've gotten quite a bit out of our time here. I think none of us are under any illusions that this is going to go on forever. So if
Our dogs are snoring up a storm down there.
the loudest he's ever been for not being awake, none of us are under any illusions this is going to last forever. So do what you need to do or what you want to do to make the most out of the time that we have, and we will deal with the problems that arise when they do, because it's just going to happen. It is what it is.
All right, well, thanks for understanding. Hopefully we'll get something out of it, and also have some people who are experts in their field at least monitor my abilities in case anything goes haywire. So we'll see. But let's start. I guess we can try out what you suggested. I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that, if Mira was a descendant of said Dread Maw, the kind of reaction that'll have, but that's kind of the point of what we're looking for, right?
I don't know if I will sense some connection, or I could just get nothing, and I could be sitting here with a sword and a rock, but figured I'd try and help. And freeze. And there we go.
Okay.
So, yeah. You see why I didn't want to do it in the lab. We can...
No, I understand it. The lab would be mostly for concern of what can come off of the rock. So,
Well, if we reach a point where you're concerned about that, we'll just stop.
all right, well, here you go.
I will sit down with rock and sword and quietly meditate on it.
Okay.
I will pull out my notebook and, observe.
You can go ahead and do a charisma check. You can see like that blackness that covers the blade kind of stretch out and envelop the chunk until it too is like completely black. The both of you can hear. This is interesting. It's not entirely of the Dreadmaw. It was touched by him. But it connects elsewhere. Somewhere I can't exactly see. Place dark. Very curious indeed. You can see the shadow kind of retracts from the primordium.
Did you hear all that? Because I heard it.
Sure did.
Well, I mean, I would say it's probably a good thing that it's not directly connected to him or to the Dreadmaw.
So, I mean, tainted is the right word then. Like you've been
Yeah.
saying with it. Affected by, but not connected to, so it's not a lasting connection. Although I don't know how a lasting connection to something that's long dead works, but relics
Yeah,
exist, so it works.
but also too, this is just a little bit of it, and the Dreadmaw was brought back by a horde previously, and currently my family has a horde of it. So, like, even if it's not directly connected, having all of it together is definitely not going to do any good. Which we already kind of knew that, just not the extent.
Do you know from your history research on the Dreadmaw in the Northern Neighbors the scale of the horde that was collected, and if your family is approaching that, or is it kind of a different game?
I mean, honestly, I found more than I would have, like, as far as research goes, I found more than I would have expected, but, like, yeah, there wasn't, like, a quantity given at any given point. It was just usually just descriptions of a ton of primordium.
Because I feel like from the stories of the Northern Neighbors and the powers at play there, I feel like the amount that would be described by a horde relative to genies and emperors is different than an artisan's shed. I don't doubt that they have a lot, but I'm not. I don't think they're going down that path that you need to be concerned about yet. If you see what I mean.
I mean, no, I mean, I wasn't expecting, like, there to be enough that, like,
Not saying we'd bring him
Dreadmaws could come
back,
back.
but even
Yeah.
like to build I don't know. I'm this is an assumption and probably a wrong one, but like I would assume you would need a lot to build some sort of lasting connection or influence from the dead creature. But I suppose I don't know how that works.
Honestly, like, for all of my reading, I'm fuzzy on it as well.
Well, I guess this ultimately wasn't that helpful for you. You already knew it was connected to the Dreadmaw, although now you have the something else bit as well, I guess. So there's that.
Yeah, I mean, any little bit helps because I've been kind of working on half knowledge for a hot while because I didn't even know, like, where my psionic powers came from until much more recently. So, yeah.
Well, as you process that, I guess, if you need to talk to somebody, feel free.
I appreciate it, but kind of talked through a lot of it. And the whole thing with my brother and I, and he was the control and I was the experiment, is a little harsh on the brain,
Yeah, that was
psyche.
kind of the part I meant. I assumed that would take some time.
Yeah. But as stems, I'm not gonna. There are too many other things going on right now to hyperfixate on that. So
Fair enough.
I can't do a whole lot, and the only thing I can really do is just make sure my siblings are safe. Um, how are you doing though? Like, I try to check in with everyone, and you're probably the least of the group. I mean, aside from Caesar, but he's a professor, so it'd be a bit odd.
So you check in with Des, because that kind of.
No, I mean, Des and like, I also checked in with Elias when I could tell that something was up before we left.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I try to.
yeah. That stung too. It's obviously his family, his problem, but his.
It was also your family.
Yeah, they were the only reason I had much of a childhood. So we made the story of being actually family, but functionally, more or less were. So yeah, there was that, and then there was the whole unpacking the experiences of the last few days. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot right now, but
Yeah.
I mean, I died, and I feel like that was not the most traumatic thing that happened in the last 4 days. So we've been processing a bit, and I'm not sure how to contend with all of it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, like, I kind of watched basically all you die during that last fight, so that was suboptimal, to say the least.
Yeah, I promise it was worse on the receiving end.
I, I wasn't questioning that.
Yeah, that's, I mean, part of the thought process, right? Like, we all came here with our reasons and our things and all that. I came here to get stronger and make a name for myself and be able to do something. I was apparently for a misguided purpose, but that was still my goal, was to become more and achieve more, and then we set out to do something that we wanted to do and absolutely failed. Makes it feel a little bit
I mean,
wasted.
during the scale of what we were dealing with, I mean, we still achieved something. We got the real Titania out, which, honestly, the way that fight had gone, it could have very easily, we just had to get out without her.
Sure, yeah.
We
That
didn't.
wouldn't have happened if we wouldn't have met the MacGuffin man who took us back to
I
his
mean,
house.
yeah, but we're also dealing with a like full-scale cult that has had unchecked power in the city that is either unaware or purposely made unaware.
And we're aware of multiple other demonic or
Yes.
occult entities. Now we're dealing with magical crystals from another plane tied to a literal god that has messed with your brain. We're dealing with our previous friend and her emperor father probably about to go to war on a nation level. Like, the things that we are discovering and deciding to concern ourselves with aren't small. So I feel like if we started with saving one person,
Yeah.
that was a smaller goal. And if we didn't get really lucky, we would have failed at the smaller goal too. So it's just a bit of a reset and a reconsideration of what exactly we're doing here and what exactly I'm trying to achieve. So that's been what's on.
I mean, fair. I I mean, I don't know. It might be from my background, but I figured that there's always going to be things bigger than us, and the fact that we stumbled into, well, say, we knew we were going to go face a cult. We stumbled into something way bigger than we initially thought. And that's going to be a reoccurring trend, so we have to focus on the small things because have to achieve something, right? I mean, what do you, big goals aside, like, what are you hoping to do now?
That's the problem, isn't it?
I mean, yeah.
We tried to do the small goal and I died. I don't know what the next small goal would be because my idea of a small goal was still too big. So I don't know what the hell to aim for next.
I mean, maybe now we've been mistrustful of everyone for good reason here because every admin is sketchy as hell. Sure. Maybe now we try to figure out who we at least can trust to some degree. Figure out who we can at least rely on a bit. Because obviously, if we keep relying on ourselves, like, it could go very much to the wayside like last time. And you kind of been doing that with building up the rapport in our little guild. So is Caesar.
Sure, but I'm not going to take cash to go fight a demon.
No. But, like, if something does come to the school, which at I wouldn't be surprised, then we're gonna have to be prepared for that. Because I don't think we're gonna get to the break without something big happening. I don't know what it is, but I think something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean, at least my current goal in the meantime is like trying to improve my powers with the professors, maybe keep my ear to the ground and see what rumors I can uh, hear up on now that I'm not apparently being blackmailed by the Pithrins, but we'll see about that. But just smaller things we can focus on because we can't really deal with big things right now.
Yeah. We figure it out. We've got some time to spend on it. You asked. That's what's been on my mind.
I mean, that's fair. Like, this is more of a curiosity. Like, I guess it'd be suspicious for you to go talk to Vincent directly, but like, have you guys talked much since things became apparent? Like, as far as just like you guys thinking that the other was way worse than it actually is?
A couple times. We're not pals, but I
I
think
mean,
we
no.
know where we're at, and we now both understand the assumptions that the other was operating under. But I don't think we've talked much past that.
I mean, you probably don't need to do it a ton. You don't need to like rush into being pals or anything, but like, probably wouldn't hurt to do so like a couple times.
Yeah, I know. It's not really been.
We haven't been here. I get it.
Yeah, hasn't really been convenient. I've thought about it, but yeah, we have time.
Well, I'll be around and trying to figure out what to do with this.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Uh,
not necessarily your responsibility.
no, but like, I was pretty emotional after we got to Tycon, and I needed to step away without blowing a gasket. And I don't know, I, I still care about her. It's very complicated. So that I'm not trying to manage her. I'm trying to figure out how to go forward.
Ah,
Yeah. And I, are you in the same boat, or are you just continuing on like you had?
I don't know. I hadn't put enough thought into it to let it bother me yet. I'm concerned by the choices that she made in the past, but I'm not willing to let that get in the way of the things that we are trying to do and the things that we need to do. Because with the path that she's on now, she certainly stands to atone for her past and then some, if we're actually trying to do the things that we're talking about.
Yeah.
And ultimately, it's not my responsibility to judge, even if it's pretty clear cut that what she did in the past was wrong. What am I going to do about it? Tell the school? Get her kicked out? We've
I mean,
already committed to not doing that. So
yeah. It's just that part's clear cut, and I'm kind of in the same boat as you. It's just dealing with the emotional end of it isn't, annoying.
certainly, And I
Yeah.
wish she'd be a little more remorseful, because at least it'd make it easier. But
Yep, right?
I also understand from her background and her perspective, there's probably reasons for her to feel the way that she does and hate the people that she hates. So, again, not for me to judge. I don't know the other girl. I don't know what her family was put through.
Yeah, well. It is what it is at this point, so. Alright, well. I think, unless you have anything else you want to talk about,
Nope.
aside from our, I think, probably generalized concern for Artemisia, but that's just a given.
Yep. And it's another small thing that I don't think we have the power to deal with. So,
Nope. Not in the slightest. Well, get some rest. I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna go to bed.
yeah, me too.
Just head out.
Anyone else have any plans?
Do we get any responses on our various sending stones that we have out in the universe right now?
I don't think so. Is there somebody that you're waiting on a response from?
I'm just curious in this time, like if Roth would say if they're gonna be heading back anytime soon. If anyone, I don't know, just like anyone saying anything. I guess up into tournament. Kind of like
Doesn't
it's
seem
okay if
that
there's
way.
not. I'm just like okay.
Roth.
Yeah, you guys have these 3 weeks. You can get your long rest. And then the tournament is upon you. And we'll go ahead and stop there. For a little bit, I think. I think the 28th is next time, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Fun times. Until then.